Welcome into the 49ers Report live here on Chat Sports for another NFL Sunday. Appreciate all of you for hanging out here with us. A massive, massive game coming your way here on the 49ers Report between the 5-5 San Francisco 49ers and the 5-5 Minnesota Vikings. The Vikings right now in sixth place in the NFC playoff picture, whereas the 49ers in seventh place in the playoff picture, also at 5-5. Basically, the winner of this game improves their stock greatly in the playoff picture as we're a little bit past the halfway point of the NFL season. We're going to be doing live play-by-play, live scoreboard, live stats, live analysis, taking your questions throughout the broadcast as well. But first, we're about 15 minutes away from kickoff, folks, from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. I want to get the chat popping like it's never been popping before. So let me know who you got in this big game between Kirk Cousins and the Minnesota Vikings, Jimmy Garoppolo and the San Francisco 49ers. Be sure to get those score predictions in, those predictions in. We'll give you some shout-outs right now. 4:25 p.m. Eastern kickoff, by the way, 134 people watching live. Let's give some shout-outs to the homies in the Niner gang, the Niner Empire, the faithful, Tammy Ram, San Francisco. Wet Noodle 187, San Francisco. Zion, SF, Niner Gang, let's go from Muhammad. 49ers got this all day from Niner Faith. Wet Noodle 187, San Francisco. Rage Red Light, even giving us a score prediction as well. Answering the call, 31-28 Niners. William Long, Angel, Franklin, Gilbert, Alfonso, Jonathan Lloyd, Mike DuBois, Mike Honcho, Shelly Dahlman, Fletch, Jose, Ned, Donald Layton, Bobby, Marcos, all in the chat right now. Continue to get those predictions in. This is a monster game between two teams in the thick of things in the NFC playoff picture. Both teams playing really good football. Kirk Cousins up to this point this year, 21 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. Of course, he was the apple of Kyle Shanahan's eye a few years ago. Now they're going to be on opposing sidelines after they were on the same sideline when Kyle Shanahan was his OC with the Washington football team. Shanahan, of course, rumored to be in on Kirk Cousins right before they went out and got Jimmy Garoppolo in that trade with the New England Patriots. Now, after putting your predictions in for who wins, what do you think the score is going to be between the Niners and the Vikings? Be sure to get those score predictions in right now in the comment section. Donald Layton, love you, Chase. You do such an awesome job. Thank you, my man. We're going to have fun today. There's no question about that. Ned Goodwin, he thinks the Niners are going to be victorious. Marilla, 30-27 is the score prediction there. Bearded Roofer, San Francisco. Christopher Aquino, Niners 31-17. Cry, looks like this stream is 94% Niners fans. 6% are realistic. Uh-oh, we might have a Vikings fan in the chat. FS, 34-20, Niners win. Ray Castro, 35-17. I don't think this game is going to be a blowout. And in fact, I did not bet on this game because it's Niners minus 3.5. That was how the line closed. Of course, you can still get your bets in a few minutes before kickoff, but the line before I came on to the show, Niners 3.5. I just think that extra half point is really crucial. Here's the betting matchup for today. The over-under set at 49.5. And throughout this season, San Francisco has not really been involved in betting matchups that are astronomically high in terms of the over-under. 49.5 is pretty standard. 3.5-point favorites at home. So usually you give about 3 points to the home team. So this is basically a pick'em game between the Vikings and the Niners, and that's not anything to be surprised about because both teams enter this game at 5-5. I want to see where the Niner gang is hanging out up next. We're coming to you live and emanating live from our Chat Sports studios in Dallas, Texas. Shout out your city and let me know where you're all watching from right now, and we'll give you some shout outs as to where exactly you are. No matter where you are or how you're watching us, we appreciate you for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. I'm always amazed to see where the Niner gang is hanging out because this is the best fan base in sports, and it's a fan base that is sprinkled in every pocket of the world. Los Angeles from Sam Young. Let's see. Arizona Baby from James Jensen. I see Colorado in the chat. Rochester, New York from Franklin. Justin Cox, Joplin, Missouri. Aberdeen, Washington, Mark Hanks. Travis Cooper, Missouri. I'm watching from Tampa from Mike. Gilbert is in Texas. Durham, North Carolina from the homie, John Wallace. Auckland, New Zealand from Husky Odino. Got some family in Australia. The real ones know. Clinton, Utah from Be Good. Los Angeles, Godly Season. Sydney, Australia, Anthony S. So, of course, we have some Aussies here hanging out, too. My family is in Melbourne. Arizona from Bobby. Wisconsin from Dylan. Lawnside, New Jersey from Ray Castro. Brooklyn, New York from Reggie Pryor. I told you that the Niner gang hanging out, giving us a watch from all across the globe. Also want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Ultra Game, for making this watch party between the Vikings and the 49ers possible. The holiday season is here. Black Friday passed, but Cyber Monday is on Monday, tomorrow, for those of you not familiar with the date of the week. And Ultra Game can allow you to treat yourself, a loved one, or a friend with some really fresh 49ers gear. Ultra Game sells officially licensed NFL merchandise. You have this zip-up hoodie that I think is really fresh. This shirt is awesome. Love the material on that. This hoodie, which is a pullover, because Ultra Game has variety to its arsenal, has this logo stitched on. That 49ers baseball tee during the Rams watch party a couple weeks ago. We'll pop that up on your screen because producer Jack Lauderay is a king. We gave that away to a lucky viewer, but if you want to get it, chatsports.com/49baseball. All of the links for all of these items are in the description of this video, and right now I'm going to put all of them in the chat, so stand by, get yourself some fresh 49ers gear, get your loved one some fresh 49ers gear. Thanks to today's presenting sponsor, Ultra Game. All of those links are officially in the chat as of right now. 2 separate messages. I'm a man who can multitask. I'm a man who can talk about anything. I'm a man who loves serving the Niner gang. I'm a man, and I am not 40. Shout out to Mike Gundy, though, Jack, for that win for Oklahoma State last night against Oklahoma. Some are saying he broke Oklahoma and broke Lincoln Riley, who, according to reports, is off to USC. I'm fascinated to see those contract figures. He could be getting $10 to $13 million a year. So as we always do here on the 49ers Report, as we give you free daily videos, live shows every Tuesday, mailbags within them where I answer all of your questions. We're all about the audience interaction, but we're also, in addition, all about informing the audience and entertaining you. We like to have fun too. We're whipping out the Patron. We're about that cheddar. We're about that money, boss. We got some beers on deck. We got some Patron on deck. And here's our Super Chat menu, because myself, producer Jack, we want to provide some entertainment that is absolutely epic for the best fan base in sports. So here's our Super Chat menu. If you Super Chat us $1, we'll give you a shout out. $5 beer cheers. $10 beer chug. I haven't been able to crack these beers yet. $20 Super Chat, I'll throw it down the hatch and take a shot. And for a $50 Super Chat, I will shotgun a beer. 242 people watching live right now. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. And let's get those Super Chats coming in, because when I'm a little bit tipsy, I think I'm better at my job. Crazy to say, I think those are just facts. For those of you watching right now who aren't subscribed, in all seriousness, nobody's doing what we're doing here on the 49ers Report, where we give you free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. Whenever breaking news happens, we have you covered within the hour. We're all about audience interaction and involving the viewer, all of you, into our shows, and we like to do it in an informative and entertaining way. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. If we get to 45,000 subscribers today, meaning that we picked up 697, I might have to take my shirt off and just start waving it over my head like a helicopter. Shout out to Petey Pablo. That was a great song back in the day. So get those Super Chats in, like the video, most importantly, subscribe to the channel, youtube.com/49erstv, or for those not familiar, you just hit that red subscribe button right below me. Is Christmas the best holiday? Let me know. Type Y for yes, type N for no. Some people might have something to say about that. I mean, I grew up in a household where my mom was Christian, my stepdad was Jewish, so I actually had the great luxury, in my opinion, to celebrate both holidays, Hanukkah as well as Christmas. It was nice. I didn't do the whole 8 days of Hanukkah. We kind of just had one big Hanukkah celebration, and then my stepdad celebrated Hanukkah all 8 nights, and then, yeah, we celebrated Christmas as usual on the 25th. So I really was fortunate to kind of have that diversity in terms of the holidays, but let me know, is Christmas the best holiday? And you can be opinion about this. Noah GQ Pena, yes and no. FS, yes. Tarquin, yes. Brian King, yes. Veterans Day from Justin Cox. To all of those who serve and who have served our country, thank you so much. You make America the greatest country in the world. And for those who say America isn't the greatest country in the world, just a flat-out lie. J Love, CEO, let's go 49ers. Ted DeWitt, yes. Camila Lopez, yes. Lance, 20 plays today. According to some reports and some people who were at the game, he had his most exhausting pregame workout that he's had as a 49er. Interesting. Does that show and indicate that he's going to get a lot of snaps? We will see. 20 snaps like that person said? We'll see about that. Justin Cox, thank you. No thank you, especially if you are a veteran. 4th of July from Ted DeWitt. Thanks for your service, just in time, of course. Any veteran who is watching, thank you for your service, including if that is Justin Cox. Christopher Skipper, yes. Young Mello saying 6-5. That would be the Niners' record if they do pull out a win today. Also, this is just unacceptable to me right now. As we're getting closer and closer to kickoff, this is really just our pregame audience build-up segment. Once the game starts, we'll be talking football. We have 284 people watching live right now, 85 likes. It's just not good enough for me, and it's just not going to cut it. And I know that the Niner Empire, the faithful, the Niner gang is much better than 84 likes. So let's get to 100 likes as soon as possible, and let's just smash that thumbs up icon all throughout the day. Let's get to 100 in the next couple of seconds. We're already at 96. I told you the Niner gang always shows out as evidenced by what they're doing, and we got to 100 likes, just like I asked. But we are not going to stop there. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video, and let's keep it moving. 113, that number will only continue to grow, just like the viewer count. Up to 300 people watching live. Maybe we'll get 1,000, 2,000, maybe even more today, because as we've done these watch parties all throughout the season, they have been a massive success. Sometimes 70 to 80,000 people joining us throughout the course of game day. If you're just joining us and you're interested in betting on this game, you have about 3 minutes to do so. 4:25 p.m. Eastern is the slotted kickoff. Niners are 3.5-point favorites. The over-under set at 49.5. I did not wager on this game because I think that half point is crucial. If it went down to 2.5, if it was even at 3, I would have thought about taking it. But that half point, it's really tricky for me because I think Minnesota is a team that a lot of people are sleeping on. This is an offense that's a juggernaut. Kirk Cousins has thrown 21 touchdowns and only 2 interceptions up to this point. Now, the big emphasis for San Francisco is going to be running the football, and it's going to be going up against a Minnesota defensive line that's a little bit depleted. They're without Tomlinson. They're without Danielle Hunter. Of course, Hunter was dealing with some of those personal issues this week. Dalvin Tomlinson out because of COVID issues. They're somewhat depleted along the defensive interior. I think Kyle Shanahan could look to run the football early and often. Want to give another shout out to today's presenting sponsor of our 49ers Vikings watch party. For those of you just joining us, yes, Black Friday is past, but Cyber Monday is tomorrow, and the holiday season is officially here. What better way to treat yourself, a loved one, or a friend with some fresh 49ers merchandise thanks to our friends at Ultra Game. They sell officially licensed NFL merchandise, so it's all legit. Stitched on logos, really quality material, and it looks pretty damn good as well. I'm going to be rocking one of these bad boys during our post-game show, and maybe I'll throw them on throughout the course of the game as well after the Niners score some touchdowns. So cop some fresh Niners gear by using those links that we've been filtering at the bottom of your screen. Also, the links for all of these are in the description of this video. We are getting closer and closer to kickoff. I'm looking at Jonathan Vilma and Kenny Albert in the broadcast booth right now, and the teams are on the field. So we're minutes away from kickoff, folks, here on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. I am your host, Jay Senior. No matter where you are or how you're watching, thank you for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. If you're ready for kickoff, just type me in the comments section. Mike DeBoy, he's following suit. L2_Clouds, they're back. Paul Martinez, me. Stodel Cerebrum, me. Brian, ready for kickoff. So is J-Man B, L2_Clouds. Joe Rosadini, Born to Bleed, Godly Season, Young Mellow, Cameron Blake, L. Cabanas, Wet Noodle 187, the homie, DJ Wilson, Huskio Dino watching from New Zealand, Marilla Pinto, Manor 82, Ned Goodwin, Joseph Lawan, all typing me because they're ready for kickoff. And speaking of kickoff, the kick is away. San Francisco going to kick it off. Minnesota going to retrieve the kick. at about the 1 yard line, and Nwangu is going to bring it out a little bit past the 20, and that's where Kirk Cousins and this lethal Vikings offense will take over. Kirk Cousins, 7 straight road games with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. That's the longest all-time streak in the NFL. He has also thrown for 21 touchdowns and 2 interceptions this year. The Vikings offense on opening drives, 5 touchdowns, most in the NFL this season. Minnesota rocking their all-white uniforms, purple helmets, purple lettering, purple socks with a purple and yellow streak on the side of the pants. Kirk Cousins, first pass, has to hesitate because there was a defender in his face, throws it into the ground, skips it to Justin Jefferson, 2nd and 10 upcoming for Minnesota. Cousins completing 68% of his passes for almost 3,000 yards already through 10 games. The aforementioned great stat line of 21 touchdowns and 2 picks. They have the number 13 scoring offense, averaging around 27 points per game, whereas San Francisco, number 15th scoring offense. These two teams so evenly matched up. Dalvin Cook going to get the carry on 2nd and 10. He's going to spring forward for a gain of about 4 or 5, and then he gets wrapped up by Eric Armstead, 3rd and medium upcoming for the Niners. Type your threes. Type your threes in the chat, 425 people watching live. Dre Greenlaw, back, by the way, has not played since week 1. And in that game against the Lions, a Niners win, able to make an impact there with a pick 6 off Jared Goff, coming back off groin surgery. 3rd and 6. Cousins going to go deep. Doesn't have a man. He's going to overshoot his man by a ton. It was Jimmy Ward and Emmanuel Mosley in coverage. 3 and out for the Minnesota Vikings offense. 4th and 6 coming up. Niners are going to get the ball back. I see Venom, Kevin B., Franklin Dixon, all in the chat. They were typing their threes. Good looks on that. John Wallace, punt. Young Mello, let's go. Defense from Cameron Blake, Nicole and Harold Gillenwater. They watch us every week. Appreciate you. Brandon Ayuk going to settle under the punt inside the 30. He's going to fair catch it. And that's where this Niners offense will take over. What will happen on this drive? Type TD, FG, punt, or turnover. Predict it. Garoppolo, since week 7, completing 70% of his passes, averaging 252 yards per game, 6 touchdowns, 1 pick, a quarterback rating of 113, best in the NFL during that span. Of course, during this 2-game winning streak, the Niners have had unbelievable opening drives that have spanned 11 minutes and 13 minutes in consecutive weeks, able to set the tone. They're looking to do the same against the Vikings here. A little bit of a break in action as the officials are gathering, trying to figure out some type of miscommunication here. In the meantime, let's pop up that Super Chat menu. 500 people watching live. And if you're new to us here at Chat Sports, make sure you subscribe to the channel. But also, here on the 49ers Report, we're doing things that just haven't been done before. Entertaining, informative analysis, news and rumors videos every single day, live shows every Tuesday, and watch parties like this. We're just simply built different, as producer Jack Lauderay would say. And a part of being built different, me being able to take Patron shots and shotgun beers on air while giving you the best 49ers takes out there. $1 Super Chat will give you a shout out. $5 Super Chat, beer cheers. $10 Super Chat, beer chug. $20, I'll take a shot of Patron. And for a $50 Super Chat, I ain't scared, I'll shotgun a beer. So 1st and 10 for the Niners. They're not wearing their fresh-ass throwbacks. They are rocking just their normal scarlet red uniforms with white pants, white lettering, the classic gold helmets. Officials still not letting San Francisco snap the ball. We do have a $20 Super Chat. We'll get to that after the opening play. Garoppolo is going to start under center. Ball at the 29. Pitch goes to his left to Elijah Mitchell, and he's going to gain 4 or 5 yards on 1st down. Let's get to this $20 Super Chat from Ted DeWitt. Can't drink. Throw one down for me. Niners 31-21. Bosa with 3 sacks. Ted DeWitt, if those predictions ring true, we're going to be partying here on the channel. Thank you so much for that $20 Super Chat. And with that, I take a shot at tequila. No chaser needed because, as I said, we're just built different. Garoppolo in the gun. Fake handoff. Pass downfield. Well over the head of Deebo Samuel. Garoppolo did get pressured and hit right before he let that football go. 3rd and 5 coming up for the Niners offense. A little bit of a late hit, if you ask me. John Wallace with the $5 super chat. Thank you. Not only does John Wallace interact with me on social media, he watches all of our watch parties, is a consumer of our content. With that $5 super chat, he's able to allow me to crack my beer. 3rd and 5 for San Francisco. Ball at the 32.5. 2 receivers, 1 tight end, and a fullback. That's Kyle Juszczyk. Garoppolo, empty set. Looks to his right. Pass complete. Juwan Jennings, pass midfield to about the 45 of Minnesota. He had to rise up to catch that ball. He drew that personal misconduct penalty last week and took a punch to the chin, and now he's taken a big hit while reeling in a monster pass on 3rd and 5. Gain of about 15. Good throw from Garoppolo. He had to fit it in the tightest of windows, and Juwan Jennings, with a really nice catch, brought it in right here, absorbed some contact. Type your ones. Niners already to the line of scrimmage. At the 46, Garoppolo to his right, pass way too high for Ayuk. So already a couple of high passes from Garoppolo where he's misfired high. That's a mechanical flaw, and that could spell disaster because when you miss high, it leads to an overthrown pick or a tip pass. Ayuk was open there. Maybe some early jitters for Jimmy G. 700 people watching live. $25 so far in Super Chats. 169 likes. Nice. Ball at the 46. And a flag is thrown. Illegal formation, I think, for San Francisco. False start. It was on Deebo Samuel, so that will drop the Niners back 5 more yards. And because we have more than 700 people watching live, a lot of the people here are subscribed to the channel, but some of you are not. So subscribe to the channel by hitting that red subscribe button down below for the best 49ers coverage on YouTube, free daily videos, watch parties, and live shows every Tuesday. 2nd and 15 carry to Elijah Mitchell only gets about 1 or 2 yards at most. So 3rd and forever coming up for the Niner gang. It was a false start on Brandon Ayuk, not Deebo Samuel. The camera had centered in on Deebo. Producer Jack Laudere went to Arizona State. He's taking bullets for his guy. And he's got the Arizona State hat on. Maybe when Ayuk scores, I'm going to force Jack in the Arizona State hat to do a dance on camera. 3rd and 12 for Garoppolo. 3 receiver set. Kittle at the top of the formation. Garoppolo, pass over the middle. He gets picked off. It's Smith on the interception. He gets tripped up just shy of midfield. Kyle Juszczyk is calling for a penalty, but he's not going to get it. The ball wasn't even intended for Kyle Juszczyk, but Harrison Smith with an interception of Jimmy Garoppolo on the opening drive for the Niners offensively. He got his arm hit as it was coming forward, but it was an awful throw into double, triple coverage. Harrison Smith picks it off. Type F. Cameron Blake, DJ, Darius, Van Matheson, Sam Shalhoub, Gabriel Herrera, Wet Noodle 187, all typing their Fs right now. So we're now in a commercial break, and Minnesota will take over an advantageous territory right around midfield after the Harrison Smith interception of Jimmy Garoppolo. Do want to give a shout out to today's sponsor, Ultra Game, for making today's 49ers Vikings watch party possible. They sell officially licensed NFL merchandise, and all of the merchandise incredibly legit. This zip-up hoodie, chatsports.com/49zip. You can get the pullover hoodie, which I'll show you here at chatsports.com/49hoodie. Like the other hoodie, this pullover one, stitched on logo, really legit, and it's officially licensed NFL gear. You want to get this t-shirt? You can as well during the holiday season. Or this 3/4 baseball tee, which we gave away a couple weeks ago to a lucky viewer. chatsports.com/49baseball. I'm putting all of these links in the comment section, but they're already living in the description of this video. It's the holiday season, so gift yourself something from Ultra Game or gift something else to one of your friends or family members. Those links for that gear, which will take you to Amazon, available in the chat right now. Easy, quick delivery, and it's worth every single penny. Looking over at the chat, we're in a commercial break here. The real DJ Gravy, I seen it coming on the Jennings play. It was a risky throw. So when Jimmy Garoppolo throws no interceptions, the Niners are 5-0. One or more interceptions, 0-4. Kyle Shanahan was getting after him on the sideline, as he should. Bad throw. And it gives the Vikings the ball officially at the 49-yard line of San Francisco. Justin Jefferson comes in motion. Cousins in the shotgun, fires to his left to Dalvin Cook. He's going to gain about 2.5 yards before he gets pushed out of bounds. Taking a look at the All-22 replay, Garoppolo had Juszczyk to his left. Juszczyk did get held by Kendricks, and Garoppolo just threw it into the territory of a couple of Vikings defenders, and Harrison Smith didn't need to do anything crazy. Quick pass to his right to Dalvin Cook. He's going to pick up the first down. A little bit of a screen play. Blockers out in front. He'll gain the necessary yardage for a first down. Good design. Nick Bosa got tripped up, unable to deflect that pass, and Dalvin Cook had room to run. Wasn't really contacted until he got past the first down marker. Have a $5 super chat coming in from Justin Cox. Every $5 super chat, I take a sip of beer. And we'll get to the next super chat after this play. Cousins under center now. I formation, sends a man in motion. Handoff. Doesn't go anywhere. Gain of about a half yard. Mark Reyes with a $20 super chat. Chase, do a bottle shot fat gulp. Say less. Got to take it out of the bottle. This is Patron, by the way, so it's going to be tough, but no chaser needed, of course. No pun intended, because my name is Chase. Hey, we're built different here on the 49ers Report and at Chat Sports. 2nd and 9. Ball at the 35. It's going to be a flea flicker. Cousins going to fire it downfield. Has a man wide open. It's Adam Thielen. Catches it inside the 10-yard line before he's contacted and hit out of bounds by Josh Norman. So the trick play does work. A little bit of a delay. I think Thielen came in motion from right to left of the formation. And to buy the run, he didn't really run on his route. And then was left wide open, leaked out, caught the ball, hit out of bounds by Josh Norman. 1st and goal for the Vikings inside the Ultra Game red zone. I formation now. They're going to go bunch set. Tight end in motion. Cousins, handoff to Cook. Tackled by Nick Bosa after a gain of 2 or 3. Niners red zone defense has been pretty good this year. Niners red zone offense, the best in the NFL. Red zone defensive touchdown percentage, San Francisco ranks about middle of the pack at 18th, but I think the numbers are a little bit worse than reality for San Francisco. They've come up with some big stops in crucial situations because stats, while they are telling, don't always tell the full story. 2nd and goal, ball at the 4. Cousins, handoff to Cook. He gets swallowed up after a gain of about 1.5 yards. 3rd and goal coming up. Dre Greenlaw in on the snap. Active for the first time since week 1, coming off that groin surgery. He's going to come off the field on this 3rd down. D'Amico Ryan sending in his play call. Big down early in the game here. This is a 49ers defense that's gotten much better the last couple of weeks. Really turned the tide in the second half of that Arizona game. Single back, Cousins under center, play action, looking center. He gets hit really hard. Ball flies out of bounds. Good pressure by San Francisco as they dialed up some pressure. It was Emmanuel Mosley who hit the blind side of Kirk Cousins. He had no idea that he was breathing down his neck, and he got to him just late as Cousins threw that ball out of bounds, and then he fell into the back of his offensive lineman, and Minnesota is going to go for it here on 4th and goal. Type your 4s, y'all. Type your 4s and your LFGs. Let's ride. 4th down conversion rate for Minnesota. They're the best in the league, 73%, and now they're going to call a timeout. Now, the broadcast is saying that the Niners called the timeout, but the official pointed to the Vikings and that they called the timeout. $5 super chat coming in from Sean Lewis. He's showing some love to the Niner gang and representing the colors. Bang, bang, Niner gang. As I mentioned, and for those of you just hopping on board, every $5 super chat, I take a sip of beer. Was drinking Patron out of the bottle a little bit earlier. Here's our super chat menu. $1 shout out, $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20 I take a shot, $50 beer shotgun. 4th and goal. What are the Vikings going to do? They're still going to go for it. Ball at the 2.5. One-on-one coverage at the top of the formation. It's Justin Jefferson. Cousins, play action. Looking, pass in the back of the end zone. Caught by Adam Thielen. Touchdown. Got his feet in. Really nice throw from Kirk Cousins. Threw it high, as you usually have to do when you're approaching the goal line. Touchdown, Minnesota. I think Jimmy Ward was in coverage. To start, yeah, Jimmy Ward in coverage. Nobody guarded Thielen one-on-one at the start of his route. It was up to Ward to pick him up, and there was just a sliver of daylight for Kirk Cousins to fit that ball in, and he fit it in. Type F. We'll give you some shout-outs here. A 1,000 people watching live, 213 likes. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon and like the video. The chat is flowing so quickly I can barely make out who is in the chat. Malik, Nah, Van, Brian, Stodel, Kyler, all typing their Fs. Extra point up and good. So Minnesota going to take a 7-0 lead. They capitalize on the Jimmy Garoppolo interception as he was picked off by Harrison Smith. And to encapsulate that drive, there was a flea flicker. Deep ball downfield to Adam Thielen, and then Minnesota goes for it on 4th and goal from the 2.5. Kirk Cousins, play action pass to Adam Thielen, hits him right here. Vikings take a 7-0 lead. With more than 1,000 people watching live, I know a lot of you are subscribed to the channel, but if you aren't, hit that red subscribe button right now for the best 49ers coverage on the entire internet. If you're watching right now asking why you should subscribe, this is why. Free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. When breaking news happens, we have you covered within the hour. We're all about our audience interaction. We involve you in our shows, especially our mailbags, as we go live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. And we do watch parties like this. Now, it's against broadcast rights to show you the game, but we give you play-by-play. We take your questions, live stats, live analysis, and we just welcome you to join us every single game day. And we take super chats as well. $2 super chat coming in from Kyler V. Kyle, better not abandon the run game. Yeah, you can't. Even though you're down 7-0, that's really the forte and the strength of this offense. Cannot afford to abandon the run game. Here's our super chat menu for those unfamiliar. You super chat us $1, I give you a shout out. $5, beer cheers. $10, beer chug. $20, I'll take a shot of Patron because we got the tequila on deck. And for a $50 super chat, I'll shotgun a beer because we ain't scared. I see some people fired up in the chat. Chris is saying, what up, Chase? Chris, what up? Donald Layton, Jimmy haters suck. It was a bad pick, but Garoppolo the last month has played very well. King James already calling for Trey Lance. A little bit immature and premature there. Lorenzo Nader, hi. Hi. King James typing Trey Lance. 49ers need to run more. We only saw one drive, everybody. Come on, Vikings, from Taj Hibbard. We got some enemies in the chat. It's all good because we welcome everybody here on the channel. Just make sure you subscribe to just support us. Hello from Nils Barry. Hello. Mysis Lee F. Continue to flood the chat. We're in a little bit of a commercial break, but coming back soon. If you want to interact with me also on Twitter throughout the broadcast, feel free to hit me up at Chase_senior throughout the game. In addition to expanding on my thoughts here on the show, I also tweet out my thoughts and highlights of all the big plays from the game. So hit me up, give me a follow, and if you give me a retweet and a follow, I'll give you a shout out here on the show. You see my handle down below. If you don't have Twitter, I also have Instagram. It's the same handle at Chase_senior. Minnesota, San Francisco, both at 5-5 on the year. San Francisco has the final spot in the NFC playoff picture right now. Niners going to take over at the 25 after the touchback. Handoff goes to Debo, and it's going to go for a loss of 3 or 4 yards. He's been utilized as a running back a lot the last 2 weeks, and it's been very, very successful. Not so much there. To those of you who showed love to my earlier tweet after the Garoppolo INT, Coach Nick, Friendly Mushroom, 49ers Depression, and Edgar, thanks for the love. Melvis Campa also giving me a follow. I'll update that in real time. Garoppolo in the gun. Elijah Mitchell to his right. 3 receiver set with 1 tight end. It's George Kittle. Garoppolo, pass over the middle. It's inaccurate again for Brandon Ayuk. He had him wide open, and he missed once again. Mr. CEO with a super chat. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I apologize. Tight coverage, but Garoppolo has to make that throw just beyond the reach of Brandon Ayuk. $5 super chat. Go Niners. Bang, bang, New Jersey. Nice. I was in Pennsylvania visiting my family for Thanksgiving, so I wasn't far from you, Mr. CEO. And because of that $5 super, I'll take a sip of beer. 3rd and 13 for the Niners. Ball at the 22. Garoppolo takes the snap out of the gun. Going to step up. Wobbly pass, but has Ayuk wide open to the 45, 50, 45, 40. San Francisco for the second time today able to get into Vikings territory. Producer Jack, an ASU alum, so too is Brandon Ayuk. And right there on a 3rd and 13, a massive play for the Niners offense to move the chains. Type your ones in the chat. John Wallace, No Clan, Goated Sus, Harold Murillo, Always Guapo. Let's go, Brandon. Nice pass there from Garoppolo to Ayuk for the first down. San Francisco has the ball at the 41. Handoff to Mitchell. Evades a defender. He's going to carry the pile for a couple of yards and gain 6 or 7 yards. Eli didn't play last week because of that finger surgery. He's been the feature back today. Stevie Too Young also saying, let's go BA. Please run between the tackles from Grassy Knoll. Niner first down from Cameron Blake. Keep running from J-Man B. Jerking to the last super, as well as this one from Jeffrey Ray that will pop up on the screen. I'll take another sip here in a second. Garoppolo under center now. He's operated passing downs out of shotgun a lot. Pitch to his right to Elijah Mitchell. He's going to pick up the first down and more to the 30, 25, 20. And Elijah Mitchell gets inside the Ultra Game red zone with another first down carry. Type your ones. Tammy Perez says, run, goddammit, run. You got to run there, and you got a first down, Tammy. My mom's name was Tammy, too, so I love it. Jeffrey Ray, $5 super chat. Bang, bang. We need to keep the momentum from the last 2 weeks. Come on, boys. I'll drink to that. A 99-cent super chat coming in as well. Garoppolo, Juszczyk to his right, Debo to his left. Handoff to Debo. He's going to get to the perimeter. He's going to pick up a first down, and he's in for the touchdown. Debo Samuel got to the edge, tiptoed along the sideline, and he's in for the score, doing the gritty. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Type your TDs. A flag after the play as Ayuk's helmet came off. I think the touchdown is still going to stand, but Debo Samuel takes it to the crib. There was a little bit of a scuffle after the play as Ayuk got his helmet taken off. Let's see if the touchdown still stands. I think it does. It was a great block downfield by Brandon Ayuk, and it's going to be on the defense. Interested to see if Kyle Shanahan goes for it here because the ball will be moved to the 1. Type your TDs in the chat. Robert Nuno, Ned Goodwin, Douglas, Fatilga, Goated Sus, David Corona, AW Vlogs. I see all of you. Kyle Shanahan, he's going to play for the tie here. But because of the penalty, it should be moved to the 1-yard line. They snapped the ball on the extra point at the normal spot unless Kyle Shanahan just declined it or unless there were penalties on both sides, but I think it was only on San Francisco. There's also going to be a scoring review. It's been a head-scratching year for the officials in the NFL. Tom Downey knows all about that after watching Thursday's game between the Raiders and the Cowboys. I'm almost certain that Debo got in and the call stands. So scratch that. They're not going to review it. Robbie Gould on for the PAT. The kick is up and the kick is good. San Francisco gets on the board as Debo Samuel as the running back, another carry. This is why I continue to say that Debo Samuel is in the running for NFL Offensive Player of the Year and should be talked about as a realistic MVP player because he's given this Niners offense so much through the air and on the ground. We have many Super Chats to get to. 99 cents from Swayze Skittles. I'll give you a shout out, but I'll also drink to it because of the touchdown. I'll also drink to Sam Young. TD, baby, go Niners. Swayze Skittles also with the $5 soup. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Paul Martinez, let's go Niner gang. A fan since 1980. Let's get this win. Because of all those supers, I just got to finish my beer. Here's our Super Chat menu for those not familiar. 1,200 people watching live. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon and subscribe to the channel right now. Let's do a Who You Got and go sub only if you can. I'm going to finish my beer here because of all those supers. Okay. So, 1,200 people watching live, and I'm pretty sure that not all of you are subscribed. Now, if all of you are subscribed, that's pretty awesome. It means you're a loyal viewer of the 49ers Report. But here at Chat Sports, we get so many people tuned in from all across the United States, but also all across the globe. And if you came here, chances are you're a diehard fan of the 49ers. Let me ask you this. Do you want the best 49ers coverage on YouTube? Do you want coverage that is fun, entertaining, and informative? Yes. Then the simple solution to that question and that dilemma is just subscribe to the channel. Hit that red subscribe button down below. We are a family here, the Niner Empire. That's 44,303 people deep, and we're trying to continue to grow that number. I took over the channel right after the NFL draft in April. I started here at Chat Sports on March 1, and we've been able to grow the channel like crazy. We've been doing things that we've never done before, and a big reason for that is all of you, but a big reason for that is our different twist on coverage. We're not big J journalists. We don't give you cliche opinions. We like to keep it real. We like to keep it 100 and have fun while giving you great football analysis. Free videos every single day, live shows every Tuesday, watch parties like this. We're just simply built different. So hit that red subscribe button down below and let me know who you got. MIN for the Vikings, SF for the 49ers. We're tied up at 7-7 with 5:31 left in the first quarter after that Debo Samuel touchdown. Those of you who want to get your predictions in, you have to be subscribed to the channel. We'll take it off in a few minutes, but just subscribe to the channel right now and let me know who you got. We'll give you some shout-outs. Jonathan, Ray, Jeffrey, Cody, Alan, Timmy, Brian, John, Steve, Ned Goodwin. Vikings take the kickoff out just past the 15, so they're going to be in negative territory. Nia Beth, FS, Jose Jalapeno on a steak, Trippy Asian Kid, David Corona, Niner Faith, Seb, May 3 all day, James Robinson, Young Mellow, Trippy Asian Kid, Rocco, Brian Vetter, J-Man, Ascension, all in the chat right now, and all of you are loyal subscribers to the 49ers Report. Dalvin Cook gets the football on 1st and 10 from the 16, and he's going to pick up a nice little chunk of yardage on 1st down to make it a 2nd and short for Minnesota. Dalvin Cook ain't cooked. 25 straight games with a touchdown pass for Kirk Cousins. He now has 22 touchdowns and 2 picks this year. It's a franchise record, by the way, 25 straight games with a touchdown pass. Cook gets the carry on 2nd and 3, only gains about 1.5. A big 3rd down coming up for the Niners defense. Type your threes. Cliff Kingsbury as an Oklahoma candidate? Did you guys see that? Oh, get out of here. I'm live, baby. 3rd and 1 for the Vikings. Ball at the 25. Cousins in the gun. He sends Justin Jefferson in motion. Goes to motion on a wheel. Cook tackled in the backfield for a loss. San Francisco with a huge 3rd down stop. I think it was the new guy, Charles Omenihu, who the Niners traded for NFL trade deadline day, making an impact play there. Type your LFGs. The punt is away from Minnesota. Ayuk settles under it at the 20. Makes a man miss, gets to the 25, to the 31 before he gets tackled by the Vikings special teams unit. Omenihu was lined up as the edge rusher and came in to make the stop. I'm tweeting out that Deebo Samuel touchdown, by the way. If you want to give me a retweet and a follow at Chase_senior, I'll give you all shout outs here on the show. We have some super chats coming in that I'll get to here in a few moments. Just sending out some tweets. Don't mind me. Give me a retweet and a follow at Chase_senior. I'll give you a shout out. Let's first catch up on some super chats during this commercial break. This one coming in from Mark Reyes. Chase, we pay you, play, take a shot. Oh, Chase, we pay you, play, take a shot. I got you, Mark. Say less. The Patron is getting poured up, baby. I love tequila, by the way. It just feels a little bit more pure, and the hangovers not as bad as regular liquor. So, if you're looking for a hangover cure, just drink tequila. Just kidding. Drink responsibly. Cheers. No chaser needed. If you want to shout out, Give me a follow and a retweet at Chase_senior. I'm tweeting out some of these big plays. I see Shane Shoshone. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I apologize. Oh, man, 49ers, what a stop, baby. Let's drink some hazy IPAs. Let's go. I got the Miller Lite, but I was drinking some IPAs over the weekend. Shout out to Springhouse Brewery in Lancaster, Pennsylvania, also known as Amish Country. Got a bunch of family there. Got a nice little pumpkin ale and a gingerbread ale. It was delicious. Let me catch up on some retweets, give you guys some shout-outs. Berto, Nico, Trevor Miller, Pats Nation. There you go, Jack. Producer Jack's a Patriots fan. Husky Odino, Andrew Naylor, Kelton Crew, Timmy Steele, and Edgar. Thank you all for the retweets, the likes, and all that. I think I got everybody there. John Wallace saying, what up, Chase? What up, John? Appreciate you watching us. The mighty GAT 505. Big stop, no doubt. Thomas Mott, also tuned in. Sir J, 125, let's go. Dillard, also tuned in as well. Elijah Mitchell, first down carry. He's going to get close to the first down marker. I think the officials are going to give him a good spot. Gain of 10 on first down. Type your ones. It is officially a first down. Oh, that's great. Dillard sent me a video of me doing the gritty. That's next level. Garoppolo under center now. Ball at the 41. Juszczyk goes in motion to become the fullback in the eye. Pitch to the right to Elijah Mitchell. Jumps over a falling over Laken Tomlinson and maybe gains a half yard on the play. Second and 9. Garoppolo empty set in the shotgun. 3 receivers and a fullback. Quick pass to his right to Elijah Mitchell, who is lined up wide as a wide receiver. I love it. Kyle Shanahan getting creative. Gain of a few. Aaron Rodgers scoring a touchdown against the Rams. It was a rushing score for those of you who have him in fantasy. And judging by how Jack is reacting in my ear, I think he had Rodgers on his fantasy team. You know what my rule about fantasy football is? Nobody cares about your fantasy team. 3rd and 6 for the Niners. Ball at the 45 of their own. Garoppolo once again in the gun. Empty formation. Drops back. Looks over the middle. Escapes pressure, and he gets sacked. Type your Fs. He just had nowhere to go with the football. You could tell he was scanning the field, trying to go through his reads. It was Wanham on the tackle and on the sack. He looked left, looked center, and just got swallowed up looking at the replay there. Punt is away from Mitch Wishnowski. Oh, it's a great punt. Ball will fall at the 5. Oh, but it goes into the end zone. It was a great punt in terms of the length. Unfortunately, too long for the Niners to get under it. Let's now give a shout out to today's presenting sponsor, Ultra Game. It sounds like a brand that you would hear on a video game, and I absolutely love it. You know what I also love? I straight up love their gear. And I love that it's the holiday season because I can't wait to get some of my friends and family members some gifts. So be like me, do the same as me, and be in the giving mood. Chatsports.com/49shirt. That's where you can find this 49ers t-shirt from Ultra Game. Chatsports.com/49 hoodie. You can cop this really fresh hoodie. Stitched on logo. It's beautiful. It's nice. I rock it. I look fresh. Look fresh like me. Just kidding. You'll look better than me, in fact. Chatsports.com/49zip. You can cop this hoodie as well. This is officially licensed NFL gear. And you can get it all thanks to our friends at Ultra Game. Use those links down below for those deals to apply. It'll redirect you to the Amazon store. Quick and easy shipping. All of this stuff, really, really good quality. And that's what I look for in my clothes these days, because I'm done just having a shirt or a sweatshirt for, a couple of months, maybe even only a year before it starts falling apart. This is really good material. And again, what's important here, officially licensed NFL gear. Find all of this stuff using the links that we've been filtering at the bottom of your screen. Also, I'm putting those links for Ultra Game into the comment section right now. So you guys can either treat yourself or treat somebody who you care about with some really nice 49ers gear. What'd they say, Jack? Who was it? Adora and Bob, they were asking for a shout out. Shout out to you. Oh, I see. Hola, soy Dora and Bob. Can I have a shout out, please? Shout out to you. Appreciate you.
And stop spamming.
You don't have to spam. We'll see it eventually. Keep in mind, a lot of people watching the show, so it gets tough to sometimes see everybody who's in here. No Clan in the chat. Timmy Free, Born to Bleed. Alex Pete, I see you as well. Eric Hodges. Bro, you missed a hell of a weekend against the Jags. Yeah, if you didn't tune into our Jaguars watch party, it was crazy. We got almost $700 in Super Chats, and I was shotgunning beers and taking shots of Patron. But here's the funny thing. We're still doing that today. I got the Patron here. I'm down to shotgun. We got a Super Chat menu. That's the same as last week. $1 Super Chat, we give you a shout out. $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20 I take a shot. I've already taken a couple of those today, including a swig out of the bottle. $50 Super Chat, I'll shotgun a beer. We ain't scared here on the 49ers Report. And to put it simply, we are built different. In a commercial break right now, so predict what is going to happen on this drive. Type TD, FG, punt, or turnover. We're still on sub-only chat, so if you want to get involved with everybody else here, with almost 1,300 people watching live, all you got to do, hit that red subscribe button down below for the best, most informative, and entertaining 49ers coverage on the entire internet. We ain't Big J journalists, although we give you football analysis like some of the best people out there while also having fun. It's 2021. Digital media is taking over. We've been getting after it for a little while here on the digital medium, so let's continue to ride. Subscribe to the channel. Let me know what's going to happen on this drive. Vikings have the ball at the 24. Choa Lore says turnover. We could use a turnover, that's for sure. Handoff goes up the middle. It's actually going to be a third down. The scoreboard was wrong. 3rd and 3 for the Vikings. I think we missed the first play coming back out of the commercial break. What the hell? Fox? What are you doing? It's the start of the second quarter, too. Type your threes in the chat. Justin says, what's up, Chase? Justin, what's Gucci, my guy? Cousins in the gun. He has Dalvin Cook to his right. Adam Thielen and Jefferson to his left. Takes the snap. He's going to get pressured. Lost the ball downfield. Has Justin Jefferson around midfield. But there is a flag on the play. Is it going to be against the Niners? Nick Bosa's on the ground. Did he get held? The flag came down in the defensive secondary. So I'm not sure if Justin Jefferson pushed off. He was matched up one-on-one against Josh Norman. Might have been illegal hands to the face, and Norman grabbed his jersey. It's going to be on Norman. So that penalty is going to be declined. It's going to be a first down for the Vikings. So they flip the field in the process. Nick Bosa does go to the sideline after being ripped down. He's limping a little bit, taking a look at the replay. He got face masked, and then he ran into Samson Ebukam. He might have to go to the tent to get some concussion testing. Ball at the 43 for the Vikings. They are now in San Francisco territory. Justin Jefferson comes in motion. Kirk Cousins, play action. Quick pass to his right to Jefferson as he's Shire. Misses the tackle, and then Jefferson picks up the first down and more. It was only going to be a minimal gain, but Azeez Al-Shire missed the tackle. Cousins was pressured immediately. It was Talanoa Hufanga who came in on the blitz, did not buy the play action at all, but Al-Shire missed the tackle. Just leave him be. Blueberry, I'll give you a shout out. Cousins, handoff up the middle, gain of a few. It's going to be Madison, second and medium upcoming for the Vikings. You don't have to spam, hey, can I get a shout out? Eventually we're going to see it. I have a lot of things going on. Looking at the graphics up here, the game is here, all of you are here. We love you. We'll give you a shout out eventually, no worries. 2nd and 3. Ball at the 21.5. Cousins, play action, rolls to his left. Pass into the end zone, caught. Adam Thielen, another touchdown. Thielen with his second score today, and he's going to do the gritty right back at Deebo Samuel after Deebo did the gritty at Justin Jefferson earlier. So Thielen lined up, flanked outside of the right tackle, came across the field, and because of all that motion across the field, Niners defense got really confused. And Thielen was open. He also had to really stop and go across his body to make that catch. Vikings go up 13-7 pending the extra point, type F. Snap down, the kick is up, and it is good. 14-7 Vikings. Okay, if you want a shout out, a guaranteed shout out, you can just super chat us. We got the perfect thing cooking up for you right on our super chat menu. You see what I did there? Yeah, we're next level. $1 super chat, I'll give you a shout out. $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20 I'll take a shot, $50 beer shotgun. Haven't been able to shotgun a beer, but I'll do one for a $50 super chat. We're in a commercial break, so that's why we're popping up our super chat menu. And also, we ask you questions because we love interacting with the audience, and this is another way. Apex Alex wanting a shout-out. I'll give you guys shout-outs eventually. And I'll give you shout-outs right now. Be honest. Is Christmas the best holiday? Type Y for yes, type N for no. Voice your opinions and sound off. Cetri King, our offense will stunt. Way too early to say that. Big Mike, sorry to say, not trying to offend anyone, but the way the Niners are playing today, they lost. It's only 14-7 early in the second quarter. Should have never got Norman Isaiah. He's forced fumbles, but he's been bad in coverage, no question. Connor, Rygard, Evan, Wet Noodle, John Poole, J-Man B, Big Daddy Darren. They call me the content daddy. Franklin Dixon, Jonathan Madrigal, Waffly Tundra, Jaden Sanchez, Nick Bosa, Jeff Cochran, Cooper Harrington, Blueberry, Christy Owen, John Wallace, Ruben, Rick T, Blueberry, Hanif, Uzi, Russell Thornton, Kingston, Cooper, Timmy Free, Alizé Pin, an OG 49ers Report fan, Young Mello, also an OG, Malik, Mouthwash, typing balls. Yeah, that's how a lot of people feel. Harold Murillo, DHA, Tiger Boy, Cooper Harrington. The good thing is, all of these people subscribe to the 49ers Report. Be like them and subscribe and comment. YouTube.com/49ers TV, or better yet, just hit that red subscribe button down below. $20 super chat coming in from Kyle Mullins. Let's get this dub. Well, because it's a $20 super chat, let's get this shot. Pouring up the Patron. I'm the tequila man. because the tequila tickles me. I'm being told in my ear by producer Jack that I'm the tequila daddy and the content daddy. It's their words, not mine, folks, okay? I'm just going with the flow. Cheers. Oh, man. Oh, I got to crack a beer to chase with. Well, you're chasing with beer, so no normal chasers like a soda. Just in time. Chase Sr., love your show and thankful for the play-by-play. I appreciate you. Justin, where are you watching from? Let me know. Handoff goes to Debo. He's once again going to get the edge, and once again, positive gain of about 3 on first down. Where are you watching from, Justin? Because I imagine if you need me to do play-by-play, you're unable to watch the game on Fox. I'm looking out. Hey, give me a follow. You see it down below. It's the content daddy, @Chase_Senior. It's what the people call me. I have not named myself that, but when people are in the comment section saying, Chase, you're pushing out 4, 5, 6 videos a day with producer Jack Lauderay, we say, hey, content daddy. You know what I'm saying? And I rhyme. I mean, come on. I'm spitting bars here on the 49ers Report. Jeffrey is watching from Denver. Virginia in the house from Travis. I was looking to see where Justin's at. I didn't see. But hey, with the compliment of the play-by-play, as you say you appreciate me, I appreciate you. Because no matter where you're watching from or how you're watching, thank you for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. $16 bars, Chase. You already know. That's good work, Chase, from Eric Hodges. Hey, it's just me, Chase, on the race to first place. Don't spray me with any mace. I like to drink beer, and I just call it a case. But I don't catch the case because I'm a good boy and the content daddy. Some people might call me ratty. Garoppolo, 2nd and 7. Little pitch play to Brandon Ayuk. He's got blockers out in front. Leaps over a defender just like he did against the Eagles last year and gets close to the first down marker. See, what the problem was with that play, he got the reverse. Let's see. Almost 10-plus yards. No, about 10 yards beyond the line of scrimmage. So he had to pick up a lot of that and then had to leap over a defender to make it a 3rd and short. He did have blockers out in front, but some of those Vikings players able to shed those blocks. 3rd and short coming up for the Niners. $20 super chat from Sean Lewis. Hey, Chase, take another shot just like the Street Fighter attack. Garoppolo, he almost gets picked off to his left. I think it was Cameron Dantzler on the PBU. Was it? No, Woods. Dantzler was a player who the Niners looked into trading for. It was an out route to George Kittle, and Woods there to bat the ball away. Just a late read from Garoppolo. So they're going to have to punt the football away because the ball is only at their own 32. Sean, I'll take a shot. Mitch Wishnowsky with the punt. It is away, and once again, it's a good one. Westbrook fair catches it inside the 25-yard line. That's where the Vikings will resume their offensive drive. What are people saying, Jack? Wait, that's hilarious. I need to get, okay. Rocco Viola, Chase the content daddy pimping in a Pontiac like it's a caddy. I don't have a Pontiac, man. That's disrespectful. I have a Nissan. No, I'm just messing with the peeps. Chase got bars from Zayon. I got bars. Ultra Game has bars. Hey, Ultra Game, the best NFL 49ers merchandise during this holiday season. You can cop this really nice hoodie stitched on logo, officially licensed NFL merchandise from one of our new sponsors here on the 49ers Report, Ultra Game. Just go to chatsports.com/49hoodie. You must use that link for that deal to apply. There's also this zip-up hoodie as well that I rocked on the 49ers Report back a couple weeks ago. You can get this by going to chatsports.com/49zip. The 49zip will cover up your nips. Ultra Game, today's presenting sponsor, selling awesome, high-quality 49ers merchandise, but also we have a link for their Ultra Game store, and you can get NFL merchandise for all other 31 teams in the NFL, NBA merchandise as well. I'm putting that link in the description right now. Must use those links down below or in the chat for those deals to apply. I also have to take this shot because of that super. We're trending in a bad direction with all this tequila. Sam Young, he sent in an emoji. Sometimes our system doesn't really register emojis, but Sam Young, $5 super, I take a sip of beer here. Timmy Free, this is my first watch party, but I'm curious how drunk Chase can get. Well, last week we were taking a lot of shots of Patron and shotgun and beers, and I was good for the post-game show. I was good during the watch party. I have been blessed with having really good composure. You just have to be built a little bit different here at Chat Sports because we're doing what we do. $1 super chat, we give you a shout out. This is a part of our super chat menu. $5 beer cheers. $10 beer chug, $20 I take a shot, $50 beer shotgun, $5 coming in from Ted DeWitt, water break. I actually haven't taken water yet. I should probably do that. Yeah, I should probably do that. Yeah. Ted, you tell me to take some water, I'll take down some water. I'll get some food during halftime too to soak everything up. 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Cousins fires to his right to Thielen. Gains about 6 or 7 before he gets bottled up. 2nd and 3, next up for the Vikings. Paul Reyes, Jimmy struggles against the Vikings. They beat him in that playoff game en route to the Super Bowl a couple of years ago because they ran the football a ton. First career game with 2 receiving touchdowns in the first half for Adam Thielen. That's pretty crazy considering how good he's been for how long. Justin Jefferson in motion. Thielen at the bottom of the formation. Cousins in the gun. Dalvin Cook to his left, hands it off to Cook. He picks up the first down as a helmet goes flying off the head of Eric Armstead. I always wonder how helmets fly without there being illegal hands to the face. I understand sometimes it's helmet to helmet, which is deemed legal in the trenches most of the time. But either way. Eric Hodges' wife says I'm the greatest. No, you are the greatest. Cousins, play action, drops back, gets sacked. Nick Bosa tracks him down for his 11th sack of the season. He was top 5 in sacks going into today. Give him another one. Working off the right edge against Christian Darrisaw. The highly touted rookie out of Virginia Tech, and Bosa wins that matchup and does the classic Bosa dance. 2nd and 16 now for the Vikings after the Bosa sack on Cousins. We do have a Niner down. It's Dre Greenlaw again. First action today coming off that groin injury. Looks like it's a lower body injury. We'll keep you updated on that. Yeah, Braxton Berrios went somewhere too. You know where he went? Yeah. Curious. Elsewhere across the NFL, some final scores to get to from the early window in case you weren't paying attention. New England 36-13 over the Titans. Dolphins 33-10 over Carolina as Cam Newton was awful. Atlanta held off the Jacksonville Jaguars 21-14, even though they dominated that game throughout. Tampa Bay with a comeback 38-31 win over the Colts. Jets 21-14 over the Texans. Cincinnati over Pittsburgh 41-10. Buffalo 31-6 over New Orleans. Of course, that was on Thursday. Green Bay up 13-7 on the Rams, and the Denver Broncos 14-0 on the Chargers. Giants outlasted the Eagles 13-7. Jalen Reagor with a couple of awful drops at the end of that game. 2 go-ahead scores. $5 super chat from Ian Chase. He's a big supporter of what we do. Much love to you, Chase. Much love to you, Ian. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Okay. Dave in the Desert, $5 super as well. Hey, Chase, I was in Vegas for Thanksgiving. Had a great time. You seem like a Vegas guy. I've been to Vegas a couple of times. Honestly, I think Vegas can be somewhat overwhelming at times, but I do like Las Vegas. It's a good time. I actually went back to Pennsylvania for Thanksgiving, was able to hang out with some friends and family members. It was great. Flew back last night. Didn't get into my crib around 2 a.m., but hey, we rallied, and I'm here live on the 49ers Report because we ain't scared. Commercial break right now. Let's get the audience interaction going back again. What will happen on this drive? Type TD, FG, punt, or turnover. Let me know right now, and I'll give you some shout-outs. Also, I got to take some sips of beer thanks to those 2 $5 soups. Shouting out the soups. I'm not with producer Coop. I drink so much, compose myself. Some people say I'm a troop. Let's give some shout-outs here. Antonio, PI leading to a touchdown. Football Stars Beast, TD. LFG from Ted DeWitt. Cameron Blake, if I paid your flight and hotel to Vegas, would you roll? Probably. Yeah, that'd be fun. Just not during football season. Cousins, 2nd and 16. Ball at the 22. In the gun. Passes to his right. Ooh, dangerous ball because Jimmy Ward was streaking toward Dalvin Cook. Cousins didn't see him running up to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 16. Upcoming for Minnesota. Aaron Aguilar, please stop. I know. It's funny. We're just having fun. I'm just spitting bars here on the 49ers Report. After this drinking, my stomach will be contort. All right, I'm done. Aaron, I'm done. 3rd and 16. Cousins in the gun. Cook to his right. Screen pass. Nowhere to go. Gains about 7 yards, but that's it. Emmanuel Mosley with the tackle in the open field, which is always a tall task against a very physical, brute runner in Dalvin Cook. 4th and 10 now. Vikings are going to punt the football away. Type LFG. John Wallace was already typing his 4s. Good looks there. Aaron Aguilar, that makes you a good sport. I got you. I'm not gonna rhyme off that. I'm gonna fulfill your wish. Ayuk fields the punt at the 15, backtracks a little bit. Good special teams coverage by the Vikings. Really gets to the 16, and that's about it. So far, the story of the game, Kirk Cousins been able to link up with Adam Thielen for 2 touchdowns. Deebo Samuel with a rushing touchdown. Garoppolo's been off. He did get picked off, which paved way for the first score for Minnesota. And he's been inaccurate with his throws, has Jimmy Garoppolo. We'll see what he can do in this Niners offense on this drive right now. A little bit of a break in action. There is a Niner down. Not sure who it is. It's Trey Sermon. Not good there. So Dre Greenlaw and Trey Sermon, 2 injuries in this game for San Francisco. We'll get you updated on their statuses as soon as we find out. But first, hey, we're killing the game here on the 49ers Report, especially with this watch party with more than 1,400 people watching live. Chances are a lot of you are not subscribed to the channel, so do so right now because we give you free daily videos, live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. The only way that you can really find out that we're going live, subscribing and turning on your notifications. We do these watch parties every single game. They've been a massive success. Honestly, this is probably going to be one of our most watched 49ers watch parties. We've had around 70,000 people join us throughout the course of a game day. When breaking news happens, we have you covered within the hour. So hit that red subscribe button down below or go to youtube.com/49erstv and subscribe to the channel, because nobody's doing what we're doing here on the 49ers Report with the analysis that we give you, the quickness in which we operate, the vast coverage that we also provide, but we're taking shots of Patron and shotgun beers on air as well. Can you say #built different? I can, because those are facts. Let's get the good vibes going too. 366 likes, more than 1,400 people watching live. Let's get the good vibes going. Niners are down 14-7. Been a little bit of a lackluster first half. Jimmy Garoppolo has thrown an interception, which paved way for a Minnesota touchdown. Like the video so that the Niners win. Let's start piling in those likes, man. Hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Get the good vibes going. That's 14-7 Vikings. How'd the Giants postgame show go? Any slander toward Philadelphia? Did you say Jalen Reagor sucks? Okay. Yeah, Reagor 2 drops that would have been go-ahead touchdowns. Yeah, that TCU really develops good pros. Continue to hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. We're past 400 likes. Yeah, Jalen Reagor, breakout season. Taking a look at this Trey Sermon injury. Oh, he turned his right ankle pretty badly. That's why he was down. He's going to get carted off. So the rookie third-round pick, who's had a pretty rough rookie campaign, gets carted off, turned his ankle on the special teams coverage. Niners take over this offensive drive at the 15. Elijah Mitchell, he will barrel forward and carry a couple of defenders for a gain of 8 or 9. Garoppolo once again gives it to Elijah Mitchell, and once again, he's going to pick up another first down. It seems as though every time that Elijah Mitchell gets his hands on the football, it's a product of the Kyle Shanahan offense, but every time he touches it, man, it's positive gainage. Dre Greenlaw is running on the sideline. That was the other injury that we've been monitoring, so that's good. Trey Sermon carted off, in case you're just joining us, turned his ankle on special teams. 1st and 10 for the Niners. Ball at the 27. Garoppolo takes the snap out of the gun, looks right, throws left to Elijah Mitchell, makes a man miss, and only picks up 1.5 yards. Kind of fell awkwardly and got tackled awkwardly. Thankfully, nothing severe. Greenlaw's injury is to his groin, questionable to return. He's coming off groin surgery. So that's not great. Second and 9 now for the Niners. Sub count updated for you, Jack, on that weigh-in. Garoppolo in the gun. Elijah Mitchell to his left, sends him in motion, fakes the handoff to Debo, quick pass to his right to Charlie Warner, and Charlie Warner picks up the first down. Little in-breaking route from Garoppolo to Warner, put it right on his chest. Warner did the rest. First down Niners, type your ones. John Wallace, Harold, and Nicole Gillenwater, Ian Chase, Nia Beth, Patrick, Chuck Finley, Jeremiah, Marilla, Pone 1, all typing their ones. Pone 1 said, "Where's Kittle?" Kittle's okay. You just rotate tight ends from time to time. Trent Sherfield on the field now. Kyle Juszczyk in motion. I formation. Ayuk in motion. Garoppolo under center. Handoff to Mitchell. 1st and 10. He'll gain 3 or 4. 2nd and medium. Next up for the Niners. Ball approaching midfield right by that classic Niners gold helmet at the 50. 1,500 people watching live. Make sure you subscribe to the channel already. We've picked up about 150 new subscribers. So if you want free daily videos that are fun, informative, entertaining, watch parties like this, live shows every Tuesday where we do mailbags and answer your questions in addition to passing along all of the latest news and rumors with the Niners, hit that red subscribe button down below. Garoppolo, under center, man in motion, handoff to Elijah Mitchell. He goes past midfield and gets tackled just past that Niners helmet. Ball into Vikings territory. 5 minutes left in the second quarter and counting. It was Debo in motion, then wheeled around. Juszczyk with a nice little block as the lead fullback, which opened up a running lane for Eli. Woods on the tackle as Mitchell barreled over him and fell forward. Ball now at the 46. Juszczyk in motion, and then he settles as the lead fullback again. Play action to Mitchell. Garoppolo going to look to his right. Fire. Oh, pass gets batted away up into the air, but it does drop. Harrison Smith, I think with the PBU there as he stuck his hand in there last second to break up the pass, which was intended for Ayuk. Ayuk contacted early, bang, bang play, but in real time, it's tough to make that call. And Harrison Smith, indeed, on the pass breakup. So 2nd and 10 now for the Niners. 4:28 left in the second quarter. Garoppolo, empty set in the gun, but now he brings Debo Samuel into the backfield to his left. Play clock at 1, gets the snap off. Quick pass to his left to Jeff Wilson. Picks up 2. 3rd and long. So 3rd and 8 now for the Niners. You pick up a few yards here, and it might be 4-down territory, but with how the Vikings have been moving the football, be a difficult decision for Coach Kyle Shanahan. Ball is at the 45. It's a 3-receiver set. Oh, it's going to be a trick pass. Juwan Jennings going to look to throw. Throws back to his left to Jeff Wilson, who falls, breaks a tackle, can't even get back to the line of scrimmage, and there's a flag on the play. A lot going on. Garoppolo threw to his right to Jeff Wilson. Wilson threw it back to Garoppolo. And I think Kittle might have gotten held downfield. I would imagine he did, unless they call it OPI. What's the call going to be? Holding. Defense. There we go. That's clutch. They got bailed out with a play that was not good. Now, if Kittle was able to spring free without the hold, it might have worked. But that play was ugly from the jump because Juwan Jennings' throw back to Jeff Wilson, not to Garoppolo, was well short. So 1st and 10 for the Niners now. Ball at the 40. I formation. Mitchell. Juszczyk in the backfield. Pitch goes to Mitchell. Breaks a tackle in the backfield and makes it a positive gain of about 5. Let's pop up the Super Chat menu here, Jack. I forget if I drank to any supers, but I just want to make this as an excuse to take a sip of beer. So here's our Super Chat menu. We're trying to continue to party on. $1 Super Chat shout out, $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20, we got the tequila on and popping. $50, beer shotgun. 2nd and 6. Ball now at the 35. Juszczyk goes in motion. Handoff to Mitchell. Goes off the left side. And he's going to be about 2 yards short of the 1st down marker. Now I think it's officially 4-down territory for the Niners with the play clock at 30 and the game clock at 2:25. I think this is going to run down to the 2-minute warning. Niners with 1 timeout left. Vikings with 3. Minnesota up 14-7. Kirk Cousins, 2 touchdown passes to Adam Thielen. Niners might run a play or try to draw the Vikings off sides. They're going to let it run down to the 2-minute warning. So as we take a break from the game, let's give a shout out to Ultra Game because they never take breaks, man. And they sell officially licensed NFL gear. And with the holiday season here, Black Friday was yesterday, but Cyber Monday coming up on Monday. Treat yourself, a loved one, or a family member by giving them some Ultra Game gear. You want to cop this hoodie? Chatsports.com/49zip. You want to see it on me as I model live here on the 49ers Report? Yeah, I can do so because I see people in the chat. Chase, you're so good looking. Please model the Ultra Game gear. I'm not sure how it would look on me. Model it so I can see how it looks on you. Look at this. Fresh 49er zip-up hoodie. Stitched on logo, officially licensed NFL gear. They don't mess around. Use the links down below for those deals to apply. Look at this fit. This is a medium. I'm about 6 foot, 185 pounds, swole. It fits me great. Also, there's this hoodie as well. The pullover action. This logo is stitched on too. You can get it thanks to our friends at Ultra Game, but chatsports.com/49zip. Cop it right now. $5 super chat coming in from Sam Young. I just can't continue to rock it because I'll start sweating here on the channel, which would not be good. It's a sauna in here. We work in a skyscraper in Dallas, 21st floor, and the whole building I walk in today, it's like 75 degrees. What the hell are we doing? We're in Dallas, Texas, man. It doesn't get that cold for it to be 75 degrees in here. So hopefully the building owners are watching this and taking what I say for real. $5 super chat from Sam Young. He sent us a couple of supers. Let's go Niners. Bang, bang, Niner gang. We need a touchdown. We really do. And if you want to be like Sam and support the show, I ain't stopping you. Also, you can feed my habits and my drinking ability because it truly is elite with our super chat menu. $1 shout out, $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20 I'll take a shot. And you want to do a shotgun before halftime? I'm never afraid. $50, we'll do it. Shout out to Sam. Come to upstate. It's cold here and snowing. From Claire Lavin. I was in Pennsylvania over the weekend visiting my family. It's like 30, 40 degrees. So that's cold, and that's why the building should be hot. But when you come down to Dallas, Texas, today it's like 50, 60 degrees. We don't need the building at 75 where I'm sweating my ass off. Final 2 minutes of the first half, the Vikings have given up 59 points. That's the most in the NFL. Garoppolo's going to sneak it on a rare 3rd and 2. He's very close to the first down marker. The unofficial yellow line would indicate that it's a Niners first down. And I think it is a first down. A rare 3rd and 2 sneak. The officials are saying, move those chains. Mike Zimmer's fired up. Suck it, Mike. Gamer God, if the Niners win, I donate $10. Say less. $50, I'll shotgun a beer before halftime. Ball at the 30, 1st and 10, 11-play, 56-yard drive for the Niners. Elijah Mitchell getting the carry. And man, anytime it looks like there's a negative play, Elijah Mitchell somehow finds space, but there is a penalty in the backfield. I think that signals holding. Could be on Laken Tomlinson. The camera centered it on him. That'll make it a 1st and 20, which makes the field position game here pretty interesting. It's a bad camera angle with trying to figure out where the holding was. I don't know. Tomlinson was engaged with his defender. Got a little piece of the jersey, but that's not anything that doesn't happen on every single run play in the history of football. So, okay. 2 penalties, 15 yards for the Niners. Ball backed up to the 39. Garoppolo looks left, throws center to Elijah Mitchell, and misfires. Bad throw from Garoppolo. Yeah, it was. It was intended for him. The DB was lurking right behind Eli, so if he drop that ball. Could have been a pick. But he had room to run. I don't think it was because Jimmy was like, yeah. Judging by Garoppolo's reaction, I think it was intended for Mitchell, who was on that in-breaking route. I like Mitchell being involved more as a pass catcher. 2nd and 20 for the Niners. They got to get some yards here to at least get a field goal before half. Garoppolo takes the snap. Pass over the middle once again to Elijah Mitchell. This guy just makes plays happen, and when he gets the football, he picks up a bunch of yards. He gets about half that back. So 3rd and 11 coming up for the Niners. 54 seconds left. Niners have a timeout. Clock continues to run. Garoppolo under center. He's going to audible at the line. Bunch formation. I know it's going to be a play action, isn't it? Game clock at 37 and counting. And now San Francisco is going to call a timeout. That didn't make a lot of sense. It is a critical play, though, so if you call a timeout, I guess it's important to do so on a 3rd and 11, where you still might need some yards for a Robbie Gould field goal attempt. Nia Beth, let's go Mitchell. Come on, baby, we need something clutch from Joe. Cat, Jimmy is out of rhythm today, and that's not good? No, because he's when out of rhythm, or when he's out of rhythm, I should say, it's hard for him to recapture that. Jeff Cochran, turnover. We don't need that. John Wallace, what was that with all that time? Born to bleed, field goal. Pone 1, let's go Chase. Let's go Pone 1. We got bad Jimmy today from El Reyes. Hasn't been good. Put in Trey at running back from Sean Lewis. Got carted off because of an ankle injury earlier. 3rd and 11. Now Garoppolo's in the gun. Brings Juszczyk into the backfield for extra protection. Juszczyk's going to go out for a pass play. Pass over the middle, complete. Ayuk inside the 10 to about the 5. No timeouts left. Game clock at 25, 24, 23. Garoppolo races up to the line, snaps the football, and there was a Vikings player in the backfield. So add on some yards after that. Good work by the Niners offense to get to the line of scrimmage, and good work by Garoppolo to notice that and snap the football. Offsides on Minnesota. That'll get the ball closer to the goal line. And a good job, honestly, by the officials to down that football as quickly as possible with the Niners having no timeouts. It's about a 7-yard in route from Brandon Ayuk, and then picked up another 5-7 yards after the catch. And they snapped the ball just in the nick of time. I think a Vikings player foot was right on the line of scrimmage. So 20 seconds left. Obvious passing down. 1st and goal for the Niners. Garoppolo in the gun. Juszczyk in the backfield to Garoppolo's right. Kittle to the right of Tom Compton. Ayuk, Jawan Jennings, and Deebo Samuel also in the formation. Garoppolo takes the snap, rolls right, pass to Jawan Jennings. He tiptoes in for the touchdown. Caught the ball at about the half-yard line and snuck his way right inside the pylon. And now he does the gritty right back at Adam Thielen. Let's ride. Niners score 14-13, pending the extra point. Big score before half, and San Francisco gets the ball right after recess. Huge momentum shifter potentially in this game as Jawan Jennings gets in for the score. 1,700 people watching live. I see so many people in the chat. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so right now because nobody's doing what we're doing on the 49ers Report. Extra point up and good. 18 seconds left in the second quarter. We got a tie ball game, 14-14 after the Jennings score. We'll get you the exact details on the drive, but boy, oh boy, was it impressive from San Francisco. That right there capped a 15-play, 85-yard drive that spanned 8 minutes and 20 seconds. With this many people watching live, we have to remind you to subscribe to the channel. We're giving you the best, most interactive, informative, and entertaining 49ers coverage on the entire internet. Big J journalists, we ain't that. We like to have fun while breaking down the game of football and keeping you up to date with everything that happens with this franchise. We have a faithful family of Chat Sports of 44,469 people. If you like what you're watching, hit that red subscribe button or go to youtube.com/49ers TV in a separate browser, because how could you turn away from what we're doing in this watch party? My name is Chase Sr., took over the 49ers Report after the NFL Draft. We give you free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. We go live every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. We do mailbags within them where we answer all of your questions. Minnesota with a nice little return. We'll see what they decide to do. And when breaking news happens also, we have you covered within the hour. Hit that red subscribe button. We're also 3 likes away from 500. We get to 500, I'll take a sip of beer. $500 likes, I'll just finish my beer. Easy. 12 seconds left. Vikings with the ball at the 40. They might try to get a field goal here with 3 timeouts left. Cousins takes the snap. Look to fire it deep downfield. Instead goes underneath to Dalvin Cook. 5 seconds left. It's going to be tough for them to get a field goal here. Couple of super chats coming in that we'll get to here in just a few moments. Cousins takes the snap. This might be Hail Mary territory. Instead, he just throws it out of bounds, and that will signal the end of the second quarter. So San Francisco with a really impressive 15-play, 85-yard drive that lasted 8:20 right before the half to tie this game up. Couple of super chats to get to. John Wallace, $5. I finish my beers, so I'll drink after halftime. And because of all these supers, I'll just take a shot. Kyle Mullins also with the $20 super chat. So this shot is for John and Kyle. Appreciate the Niner gang for hanging out today. We're going to update the stats here at halftime. We got a good game brewing, and going in, we knew it was going to be a fantastic game. And that's exactly what we're getting from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. I just tweeted out the Jawan Jennings touchdown. Give me a retweet and a follow. I'll give you some shout-outs after halftime, but right now, let's get you updated with some halftime stats. We're locked up at 14-14 going into recess at Levi Stadium in a game between 2 5-5 teams right in the thick of the NFC playoff picture. Kirk Cousins, 2 touchdown passes to Adam Thielen. He's 12 of 17 on the day for 147 yards. Dalvin Cook, 7 carries for 17 yards. Niners rush defense has been very good. Garoppolo has been off today, but a great drive right before half that lasted 15 plays, 85 yards, 8:20 to get a touchdown on the board. He hit Jawan Jennings on that tutty. Elijah Mitchell, 12 carries, 73 yards in the first half alone. And Brandon Ayuk, 2 grabs for 61 yards. Very, very big plays in which he was able to matriculate the ball down the field. It is halftime. We're going to take a step away. Make sure you join us for the third quarter. We're going to continue to break this game down and also put a post-game show up on the channel. Get some drinks. Get some food, and we'll be back for more third quarter action right here on the 49ers Report. All right, we're back like we never left here on the 49ers Report. Third quarter action about to get underway from Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. We're knotted up 14-14 between the Vikings and the Niners, two 5-5 teams in the thick of things in the NFC playoff picture. Niners with a nice little return to start this second half. They're going to take over at about the 38-yard line. Garoppolo will go under center, pitch to his left to Elijah Mitchell. He's going to buy time, cut upfield, gain about half that back. Do want to give some shout-outs to those who gave me a retweet and a follow on Twitter as I tweeted out that Jawan Jennings touchdown right before the half. Shout out to the Mighty Gat, Joka, The Gaming Way, Martin James Overson, Sir J, Timmy Steele, and Edgar. Thanks to all of you for giving me a retweet as well as a follow here on the 49ers Report. And the follows don't surface just for today. They're good all the time because we're always tweeting out the latest 49ers news and rumors. Deebo Samuel gets the pitch. He's got a lot of room to run. He's going to break free all the way down to the 10, inside the 10 before he's run out of bounds. Deebo Samuel, the running back, continues to make plays happen. That's going to go for a gain of about 50 yards for Deebo Samuel. 49 to be exact. Deebo breaks free, and already Niners humming to start this second half. 4 rushes for 69 yards and a score for Deebo. Nice. Niners have the ball, 1st and 10, just inside the 10. Or 1st and goal, just inside the 10. Inside the Ultra Game red zone. Elijah Mitchell, carry off the right tackle. He's going to get inside the 5 to about the 4. Flag on the play. Let's see what it is. Oftentimes, it is holding. See what the officials say. Holding on the offense. It's going to go on Laken Tomlinson, his second holding call of the game. Following halftime, still more than 1,100 people watching live. You had Compton and Bronskill on the right side, opening up a spot for Mitchell to gain a few yards. Laken Tomlinson as the left guard, flagged for holding. 1st and goal for the Niners, backed up a little bit though, with the ball now at the 16-yard line. Split back, Garoppolo in the gun, takes the snap, going to dump it off for Kittle. He's got room to the 10. To the 5, all the way down to about the 4. Quick screen pass to George Kittle with blockers out front. He hasn't been utilized a ton in the pass game, but of course his usage as a blocker always very, very important. That makes this 2nd and goal much more manageable. Alex Mack was out in front. So too was Tom Compton. Mack got a block on Kendricks, and then Kittle barreled himself inside the 5. 2 targets. That's Kittle's first catch for 12 yards. Ball at the 4. Deebo once again in the backfield to Garoppolo's right. Mitchell to the left. 2 receiver set. Handoff will go to Deebo. To the left. And he's in. Touchdown, Deebo. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the day. Type TD. Niners with a quick drive, quick work. Less than 4 minutes. 3 minutes, 29 seconds to be exact, and Deebo poses in the end zone like this. His 2nd rushing score of the day. Mitchell was out in front as a blocker. Jawan Jennings was blocking as well. Kittle able to seal the edge, but really it was Elijah Mitchell with a good block out in front, which opened up a sliver of hope for Deebo to get in for the score. Niners up 20-14 without the extra point. Type your TDs in the chat. Rated R, Jamie Bryant, Marilla Pinto, John Wallace, Joe, Sam Young, True Spartan, John, Rated R, Ruben Ortega, Elizabeth Lucero, Nia Beth, woof for Deebo, Bill Stacks, Aaron Aguilar, Nick Soweto, Robbie Gold on for the extra point. It's up. And he splits the uprights perfectly. 21-14 San Francisco. Type your TDs and show me the TDs. Debo, 2 rushing scores. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're just joining us and are not subscribed. How have we not convinced you already? I mean, we're having a bunch of fun during this watch party. We give you free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. When breaking news happens, we have you covered within the hour. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. Hit that red subscribe button down below. And if we get to 45,000 subscribers today, I'll take my shirt off and wave it over my head like a helicopter. Shout out to Petey Pablo. The real ones know that's a good rap song. And the real ones know that I was spitting bars in the first half. But I was told not to do that anymore because the bars were just too hot and people were getting burned. The studio's already really hot, so can't really deal with more heat. Also, like the video, if you love the 49ers, show me you love the 49ers by hitting that thumbs up icon and like the video. We're at 551 likes with more than 1,200 people watching live. So if you love the Niners, hey, hit that thumbs up icon, like the video. Just tweeted out that Debo Samuel touchdown. So if you give me a retweet and a follow, I'll give you a shout out here on the show. For those of you who retweeted my Jawan Jennings tweet earlier, I did give you a shout out right after recess. Go back and look. I got receipts. $5 super chat coming in from Jacob. If Debo scores another touchdown, then take shots for the gang. Was that before the touchdown or after? You just put it in. Okay, so if he scores his third, then I have to take a shot. That's fine. I will do that. That's our handshake deal, Jacob. I got you. Horlocker. Hopefully I pronounced that right. Here's our super chat menu too, by the way. $1 shout out, $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20 I'll take a shot, $50 beer shotgun. And if you give me a retweet and a follow on Twitter of that tweet that I sent out, the highlight of Debo getting in for a second rushing score, I'll give you a shout out here on the show. Would you mind getting me 2 Miller Lights, Jack, if you can? Producer Jack, he's a jack of all trades. Oh, you like that? Kick is away. It's going to be fielded at the goal line.
I'm the producer now.
Taken out to the 20. Tom Downey, Daddy Downey as we call him now, is the producer now. Congrats to him and his wife for giving birth to a baby girl last week. Some say that we are built different and Debo Samuel's built different. Tom Downey is built different. There's no question about that. Because of those $5 supers, I'm going to take a sip of beer. Daddy Downey on the mic real quick. He loves Debo Samuel. He loves Kyle Shanahan. Man, these are like slushy. Whew, cold. All right, Kirk Cousins and the Vikings. They start this drive at the 21. Cousins picked off. Azeez Al-Shire to the 20, 15, 10, 5. Barrels down to about the 2. Kirk Cousins, you knew he was going to choke at some point in a big game, and he does it right there. Didn't see Azeez Al-Shire drop back in coverage, and he picked off the pass from Cousins. Al-Shire, outside linebacker, drop back in coverage. Pass was intended for Adam Thielen, who has 2 touchdowns today. Al-Shire rises up for the INT. Bang, bang, Niner gang. Let's ride. Ted DeWitt, $5 super. Got to take a sip of beer to this one. Raise it up for Debo. If you haven't subscribed, you ain't alive. Damn. That's a good line that I might have to use, Ted DeWitt. Ted DeWitt is the real OG. $20 super from Ozzy Del Real. Playoffs, here we come. Let's go Niners. I'll drink to those in a second. Garoppolo, handoff to Mitchell. Barrels forward. Levels up his defender. He's in. Touchdown. The rookie in for his first score of the day. Niners, one play, one touchdown, following the Kirk Cousins pick to go up by 2 tutties. It's electric in here, baby. 1,300 people watching live, now 1,400. Show me the TDs. I'm drinking to the tutties. Show me the TDs. Extra point, up and good. I got some catching up to do. So those of you who gave me a retweet on the Debo rushing touchdown, giving you a shout out right now. Albert Lopez, The Gaming Way, Timmy Steele, DZ, Hobo Hank, Kelton Crew, Edgar, Kelly, Matthew, Anderson, J Star, James Roberts, Sir J, Husko Dino, and Berto. Good looks on that. I also tweet out all of our videos and the latest 49ers news and rumors. $10 super chat from Sean Lewis. Hey, Chase the Goat, make a toast to our victory, please. I got to take a shot because of a couple of the super chats that came in. So say less. Cheers. Here's our super chat menu. We'll do Ultra Game next. Ultra Game. I want to find that Azeez Al-Shire touchdown. Bang Bang Ultra Game. The presenting sponsor for today's show. It's the holiday season. Gift yourself something. Gift your friend or a loved one some fresh 49ers gear. Thanks to our friends at Ultra Game. All of the links for all of these items filtering through at the bottom of your screen. Jack Lauderay killing the game. Shout out to his mom, Chris Lauderay. I don't mean that in a weird way. She just watches all of our stuff, by the way. So yeah, Ultra Game, they sell officially licensed NFL merchandise, just like this 49ers zip-up hoodie, stitched on logo. We gave away this 3-quarter baseball tee back a couple weeks ago during our 49ers Rams watch party. This pullover hoodie, you can find it right now, chatsports.com/49hoodie. Use those links down below for all of these deals to apply and to cop some fresh 49ers merchandise. Might have to rock some of this during our post-game show as well. Shout out your city in the meantime in the comments section. We'll give you some shout-outs. I got to find this Kirk Cousins INT. It's got to be somewhere, right? Kirk Cousins in a big game. Uh-oh. Back from the commercial break, Timmy Free is in San Francisco. Claire is in New York. Niner Faithful in Connecticut. California from David. Maryland from Nick Bosa. Idaho Falls from Jasmine. New to the channel from Glax. Make sure you subscribe to the channel right now. We're approaching 45,000 subscribers and give you all of the latest 49ers news and rumors with free daily videos. Live shows every Tuesday as well. Jimmy132 saying Vikings all the way. I don't think so right now. Dalvin Cook with a big play to the 45 midfield, past midfield into 49ers territory. And automatically, could this game switch up a little bit? 30-yard carry for Cook. Jaquaski Tart with a missed tackle, which led to that being a longer carry than it should have been. Just tweeted out that Azeez Al-Shire interception. Give me a retweet and a follow at Chase_Senior. I'll give you a shout out here on the show. Cousins hands it off to Cook. He gets nowhere. bottled up by a contingent of 49ers defenders led by Zach Kerr and once again Azeez Al-Shire, who came through with the interception of Kirk Cousins on the last drive, which then led to an Elijah Mitchell touchdown run, which also made this game 28-14. Retweet and a follow the content, Danny, down below at Chase_senior. It's what the people have been calling me, not what I deem myself. Just going with the flow here. I'll give you a shout out here on the show. Cousins, play action. He's got Bosa on his back. Steps up in the pocket, though. Finds Justin Jefferson, who's been a little bit silent. First down completion to the 30. Vikings are on the move. Nobody really covered Justin Jefferson. As soon as he started that route, Cousins put it right on him. Thanks to Chris Q for the retweet, Sir J, Edgar, James Roberts, Jeffrey Ray, Timmy Steele, Keith, Husky Odino, Chris, and J-Star. 1st and 10, ball at the 30. Cousins, pass to his right to Jefferson, throws it back to his right to Dalvin Cook, trick play. Cook has a bunch of room to run. Inside the 10 to about the 5. I think he's pushed out of bounds by maybe Dre Greenlaw. It was Azeez Al-Shire, I believe, on the push out, because Greenlaw's been dealing with that groin injury. Cousins passed it to his left to Justin Jefferson. Jefferson threw it to his right to Dalvin Cook, and he picked up a big chunk. Gain of 24. Down to the 6. Cousins. Handoff to Cook. He gets to the edge. No, it's Alexander Madison, and he's in for the touchdown. My goodness, that happened quickly. Alexander Madison in for the touchdown. And we're an extra point away from this once again being a one-touchdown game. Josh Norman missed the tackle, could not bring down Madison, and he gets in for the score. Nick Bosa couldn't track him down either. Extra point, no good! No good. It's the extra point. It remains an 8-point game. That could serve to be very, very important. So we go from typing your Fs to type your LFGs. Big drive coming up for San Francisco. They have to be aggressive here. I see a bunch of people showing some love on Twitter. Timothy Huang, The Gaming Way, Joka, Somehow Current, TR310. Thanks for the retweets and the follow. And thanks to all of you for making the 49ers Report a part of your day. More than 1,500 people watching live. Type your LFGs in the comment section and make sure you subscribe to the channel. We give you free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors, breaking news whenever it happens. We have you covered with a video within the hour. Everybody who is subscribed can attest to that in the comment section. We're simply just built different. We take pride in interacting with the audience and giving you entertaining and informative Niners coverage that can't be found anywhere else out on the entire internet. That's a big reason why we're closing in on 45,000 subscribers as the faithful family continues to grow here at Chat Sports. So either hit that red subscribe button down below or go to youtube.com/49ers TV. Are we still sub-only chat? Still sub-only chat. So if you want to interact like everybody else, make sure you subscribe. Subscribe last week from James Robinson. Thank you, my guy. Stop them defense from Elizabeth. Offense is coming up, but the defense needs to come through. FL Ipsec is throwing shade toward the Niners. Ralph Bunch, Niners 35, Vikings 27. Sean Lewis, no, Norman. He's punched out the football, but he's been bad with tackling and getting burned in coverage. Come on offense from Bill Stacks. Really important for Kyle Shanahan to remain aggressive and creative and not let the momentum shift back toward the Vikings. 5-play, 75-yard drive that lasted 2:41 for Minnesota to make this a one-score game. They did miss the extra point. That's why it's 28-20. Trenton Cannon back to receive the kick. 8:28 left in the third. Plenty of game left. Kick is away. It's going to be fielded inside the end zone, and Trenton Cannon is going to kneel it. So Niners will take over this offensive drive at the 25. Dalvin Cook today, 6 catches for 64 yards. Brandon Ayuk, 2 for 61. Deebo Samuel doesn't have a target through the air, but he's been great in the ground game. We'll see if the Niners don't relinquish the momentum here. Big offensive drive coming up. Continue to put your foot on the pedal, Kyle Shanahan. Garoppolo, play action out of the gun. Pass, complete. Ayuk to the 45, 50, to the 45 before he's taken down. That's going to be another big gain for Brandon Ayuk. Gain of about 30, which will give him around 90 yards receiving on the day. 91 to be exact. Math is hard, but not for me right now. Usually it is, though. Let's go, Brandon. Nice catch there. So Ayuk, 3 catches, 91 yards. Garoppolo, 12 of 19, 168, a touchdown and a pick. Anthony Barr down right now for the Vikings, one of the better defenders in the NFL, especially for this Minnesota defense. He's going to walk off the field under his own power. Looks to be shaken up just a bit. Let's go, Ayuk. Good stuff. He's really played well the last month of the year. Niners just have to keep the pedal on the metal. Early indication on this drive. Hopefully they continue to do so, and hopefully Kyle Shanahan learned from his lesson after being up 28-3 in the Super Bowl and 21-10 against the Chiefs in the Super Bowl back in 2019. San Francisco in Minnesota territory. Ball at the 45, split back. Garoppolo handoff to Mitchell. He's going to dive forward and carry a defender. Makes a neutral gain, a gain of about 3 or 4. Elsewhere across the NFL, Green Bay Packers up 27-17 on the Rams. That game 20-17 at halftime. 6:35 left in the third quarter. It's now 27-17 Green Bay. 2nd and 6 now. After a gain of 4 from Elijah Mitchell. He's quickly approaching the century mark on the day. Juwan Jennings in motion. Garoppolo under center. Handoff to Mitchell. He's got Kittle out in front. He's going to pick up the first down and more. Gets to the 30 before he's run down by Kendricks. Eric Kendricks on the tackle. Michael, of course, was with this team a couple of times over the last couple of months. Kittle out in front was the pull blocker, and that's what allowed Elijah Mitchell to pick up the first down and more. Type your ones. Patrick, Jamie, Harada, Sean, Brian, Lightning Bolt. They all know what to do. Super chats coming in. We'll get to those here in a few moments. Deebo now in motion. Mitchell still in the backfield. Deebo in motion once again. Handoff goes to Mitchell, and he's tackled on 1st and 10 for a loss of about a half yard by Smith. $5 super chat from Tashome. Hopefully I pronounced that right. If I didn't, I apologize. Great play-by-play and color commentary. You do it all, baby. We do it all, which is why you subscribe to the channel. Producer Jack was in my ear. He was saying what I was already thinking of saying. We're a good 1-2 punch. We're the content daddies. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. 1,700 people watching live right now. Free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. We also go live every Tuesday in addition to these watch parties. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 30. Play clock at 5, at 4, at 3. Garoppolo gets the snap off. Wilson, haven't seen him much, gets a carry, gain of about 1. So 3rd and long upcoming for the 49ers. $2 super chat, and I'll drink to this one and the last one. Marty Overson, Garoppolo playing like crap, we still ahead. You know, I think Garoppolo kind of redeemed himself a little bit with that 15-play, 85-yard drive before halftime, in which he made some big plays. Niners so far in the ground game, 26 rushes, 177 yards. They're going to have to pass it here on 3rd and 9. Garoppolo, pass into the end zone. Debo had to tip that ball away from potentially getting picked. Is it 4-down territory for the Niners? This is a momentum-shifting play here and drive. We'll see what Kyle Shanahan elects to do. They're on the cusp of Robbie Gould field goal range. It was Breeland in coverage on Debo. The pass just a little bit far. He almost gave Debo a chance. Kyle Shanahan is going to kick it. It's going to be a 46-yard attempt for Robbie Gould. 15 straight field goals made at home. Hopefully this isn't the announcer jinx. Robbie Gould from 46. The kick is up, and it is good. He banks it in off the right upright to put the Niners up 31-20. If he misses it, could have been a momentum shifter, but Robbie Gould grazes the right upright to put the Niners up by 11. 16 straight made field goals at home for Robbie Gould. Is that 16 straight, I said? All right, here's our Super Chat menu, as I see a lot of you typing your threes after that Robbie Gould field goal. John Wallace, Kyle, Young, Mello, Brian, Grassy, Seb, Michael, Justin, Baby Cakes 420, Bill, Jamie, Bryant, Anthony Ledesma, hopefully I pronounced that right, True Spartan 5565, all typing their threes. Here's our Super Chat menu if we want to continue to keep this party going. I do have to drink to the supers, by the way. $1 Super Chat, give you a shout out. $5, beer cheers. $10, beer chug. $20, we got the Patron ready to rock. I've taken a couple shots already. We take a shot of Patron. $50 Super Chat, beer shotgun. Let's go to turnover, boys, from Niner Faith. For real, though. Gold is the GOAT from Bill Stacks. Bill Stacks bringing in stacks. What will happen on this drive? Predict it for me. We'll do some more shout-outs. Type TD, FG, punt, or turnover. Predict what's going to happen on this drive. See a lot of people showing love on Twitter as well. John Wallace, Jordy R., The Gaming Way, one of our diehard fans here on the channel. Friendly Mushroom. Bartow. Mark Stewart. Replying to Mark right now. Nick Easter. Thanks to all of you for replying, retweeting, all that stuff on Twitter. See what the people are saying here. Ned Goodwin, punt. Oliver Leach, punt. Jonathan Herrera, punt. Elizabeth, field goal for the 49ers once they get the ball back. Punt from Gamer Outcast. Turnover for Fred Warner from Olive Oil. Nice font there. I didn't know you could do cursive on YouTube. Kick is away from Mitch Wishnowski. It's going to be brought back past the 30. Oh, no! The Vikings are going to return this kick return 100 yards to the house. No flags on the field. And Keen and Wangu takes it back to the crib 100 yards. Wow, what a turn of events. A special teams breakdown for the Niners. Mitch Wishnowski couldn't kick the ball out of the end zone. And that gave Nwangu an opportunity to return the kick. It's going to be officially 99 yards, a couple of missed tackles. Mitch Wishnowsky got crossed like Allen Iverson. And wow, we got a ball game here, folks. If you had the over, I think it already hit. Yeah, it was 49.5. So 2-point attempt for the Vikings. This is actually pretty crucial here to try to make it a field goal game. 31-26. 2-point conversion for Minnesota. Vikings are 1 of 3 on 2-point conversion this year. 4-receiver set. Cousins in the gun. He's going to roll to his right. He's going to pass it in the end zone short of Justin Jefferson. He had him wide open. And Cousins threw it into the ground. A bad underthrow from Kirk. It's still a 5-point game. Wow, Mitch Wishnowsky got crossed so bad, and Jaquaski Tart lost his cleat trying to make a tackle as well. Daniel, Woof, Jamie, Antonio all typing their Fs. And Nwangu was pointing to the 49ers as he ran it in for the score. How is that not taunting? I don't know. I'm glad it's not because those rules are soft. 1,900 people watching live. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so right now. We're approaching 45,000 subscribers. Big reason for that, we're consistent, we're reliable, and we're all about our audience interaction as evidenced by the comment section right now. Free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors, live shows every Tuesday, watch parties every game day. When breaking news happens, we push out a video within the hour. We're faster, more informative, more entertaining than anybody out there, so make sure you hit that red subscribe button down below, especially if you like what you're seeing. We have a wild one at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. Vikings have trimmed the 49ers lead to 31-26 following a 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. Vikings this year have played in 10 of 11 games, which have been decided by one score, and this game, once again, very close. Big drive coming up for this Niners offense. They've been able to move the ball without many problems after the early struggles from Jimmy Garoppolo. 29 combined points in just over 10 minutes coming out of halftime. This game has been wild. Grassy Knoll making a good point, saying the Vikings D is gassed, hopefully. Garoppolo, after the touchback, operating out of the shotgun, pass to his right to Deebo Samuel. That's his first catch of the day, and Deebo's going to pick up 12. Type your ones. It was Garoppolo out of the shotgun, faked the handoff to Elijah Mitchell, and threw the in-breaking route to Deebo, who was able to catch it before being tackled by Harrison Smith. Niners moved the chains. Couple of things that we're monitoring here, right? You want to burn as much clock as possible, but for Kyle Shanahan, you have to continue to be aggressive and creative with your offensive play calling, with this only being a 5-point game. 1,000 yards on the season for Deebo. Garoppolo, pitch to the left to Elijah Mitchell. He's going to get bottled up after a gain of about 2. Smith on the tackle again. He's been really good after that contract extension this offseason. Extra crispy saying, we got a 1,000-yard receiver again. Yes, we do. He's a really good runner, too. One of the best all-around weapons on both sides of the ball in the NFL. 2nd and 8. Clock approaching 3:30 and counting. Ball at the 39 of San Francisco. Ayuk comes in motion. 2 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Quick pass to Ayuk. He's going to get out to the outside, and he's going to spin his way to the first down, but I think the official's going to mark his knee down. There's also a flag on the play. Could have been a holding call on Charlie Warner, who provided the block upfield. Ayuk has looked excellent the last month, and it is going to be an illegal block in the back on Deebo Samuel. so negate the play. Pass interference? Okay. You know how they call pass interferences on those rub routes? Deebo Samuel blocked his guy right as Ayuk was catching it, and that's why they called it pass interference. I don't agree with it, but it does happen sometimes. Boo those refs. 2nd and 17 for the Niners. 3 minutes even left in the third quarter. So far, we've had 29 points scored since recess in less than 13 minutes of play. Garoppolo takes the snap. Pass underneath to Elijah Mitchell. And on 2nd and 17, he's going to make this third down just a little bit more doable. 3rd and 9 upcoming for the Niners. We've been riding the seesaw back and forth really throughout the entire ball game. It's been an excellent one at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara between two 5-5 teams vying for playoff positioning in the NFC. Niners today, 4 of 8 on third down conversions, average yards to go 7.8. They need to get 9 here. Garoppolo, he's going to get pressured, step up in the pocket, he gets tripped and sacked. So the Vikings come through with the sack. Garoppolo unable to find his footing after he got tripped up just a bit. We know he's not the most athletic quarterback in the league, and that was on display there. Vikings sent 4, but there was a little bit of a spin move on the outside on Tom Compton playing right tackle for Mike McGlinchey, and Garoppolo got sacked. The punt is away, and it's going to bounce into the end zone. Not a good day for Mitch Wishnowsky. Missed a tackle on that 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown, and he's kicked it into the end zone on multiple occasions. Grade the 49ers' performance so far in this wildly entertaining 31-26 game. A, B, C, D, or F. Jeff Yeet, F. Timmy Free, F. Alpha Doctor 20, F. Daniel, F. My goodness. Or were you guys typing Fs for the 3 and out? My bad. 49er Tim, A-. Producer Jack Lotteray, he said, poor choice of putting those graphics up on the screen. Dalvin Cook fumbles a football, ball out, and the Vikings get it. Or do they? The 49ers had their chance at the football, and they tried to scoop and score. And I think the Niners got it. They do. They come out of the pile with the football. What the hell just happened? Dalvin Cook got lit up in the backfield. He is hurt. He did get stripped, and he was upright as the ball came out. And the ball was squirming around on the grass for a little while. 5 Niners missed it. And then eventually it was Azeez Al-Shire with the fumble recovery. He now has an interception and a fumble recovery. It was Kevin Givens on the strip. And Cook's leg might have gotten twisted up by Givens on the fumble for us. I'd like to see another replay if we can, but he is being helped up, and a lot of his Vikings teammates are on a knee. So too with a lot of Niners for one of the best running backs in the league, and he's in a lot of pain. Just signed a big contract extension recently. He's one of the highest paid backs in the league. And for the good of the game of football, you hope that a player of this caliber is okay. For the Niners, it's good right now because they forced the turnover. But Givens looked like he might have gone knee to knee with Dalvin Cook, but then that was on his left leg, but then his right leg got bent underneath him, so it's hard to tell what the exact injury for Dalvin Cook is. So if you guys are in the comment section, you can throw up the prayers emojis. But he's still down, and they're actually going to go to a commercial break. I see Jose Thornton throwing up the prayers emojis. Jen Neal, prayers emojis. True Spartan, Melvin, Brandon, Bailey, Niner Faith, Alpha Doctor, John Wallace, Tang, Eric Hodges, GTL, Cameron, Philly Breed, Niner Faith, Justin Time. I see what you did there, Justin Time. While we're in a commercial break, do want to give a shout out to Ultra Game for making today's watch party possible. Keep it up on this for a little while, Jack. It's the holiday season. Treat yourself or a loved one with some fresh 49ers gear from our friends at Ultra Game, and show Ultra Game some love for being a new sponsor here on the 49ers Report. This hoodie, it's awesome, man. It's a zip-up hoodie, stitched on logo, even has the 49ers printed and stitched on the hood. You can rock it hood down or hood up. Either way, you can cop it right now, chatsports.com/49zip. You must use that link for these deals to apply. The material is fantastic. The quality is next level. And the most important thing, officially licensed NFL gear is what Ultra Game provides you. New sponsor of the 49ers Report. Show them some love. Gift yourself something during this holiday season, or get somebody a gift this holiday with some fresh 49ers gear. Dalvin Cook carted off the field, and he's definitely emotional and is tearing up. So that shows you that the injury, let's hope that it's not significant, but he doesn't feel good right now about that respective injury. Now, Dalvin Cook did get injured on that play, but the 49ers did come through with another turnover. Might be a pec for Dalvin? Okay, so he was grabbing his pec too. There was a lot of things going on with that. Okay. It could be a pec with Dalvin. We're not sure, of course. We don't want to assume anything, but we'll keep you updated on that. Niners take over at the 9-yard line. Deebo Samuel gets the carry, and he gets bottled up by Vigil. Tackled in the backfield for a loss of about 5, and Deebo Samuel banged up right now, taking off his helmet, and he falls to the ground. Couple of big injuries to some monster players here, Dalvin Cook and now Deebo Samuel. Deebo on the grass. He's crouched over, and he seems to be in some pain right now. He got the carry. And got hit helmet to helmet as the ball carrier. And I'm not sure if he's got his lower body hurt, if it's a head injury or what. Unless it was a non-contact injury in his lower half before he got hit. I know some people will freak out about using Deebo Samuel as a running back. I mean, you're putting the ball in the hands of your best playmakers. He is going to get up and walk off under his own power. He's not limping at all. He's going to walk off the field. He's going to walk off under his own power, so that's a good sign for Deebo. It is going to be a 2nd and goal from about the 15, if I'm not mistaken. Deebo looks to be frustrated coming off the field, and rightfully so. Maybe just because he has to exit the game, which is something big that will continue to follow here. 1:17 left in the third quarter. Deebo's going to walk to the bench. Ball at the 15. It's 2nd and goal from here, following the fumble from Dalvin Cook, in which Azeez Al-Shire had picked up. Garoppolo is going to throw it in the end zone. He's got Jawan Jennings. Did he get a feet in? Did he get his feet in? They're signaling touchdown. Jawan Jennings, his 2nd score of the day. What a throw from Jimmy Garoppolo. A touch ball. At first, it looked like he was just trying to get rid of it. Then he gave Jennings an opportunity to make a catch. He caught it. Possession. Knee down. Oh, I'm not sure if that's going to stand because his knee came down out of bounds, but if his shin came down, then it could be a touchdown. I think his shin came down before the knee came down. This is going to be a fascinating call from this officiating crew because he got 1 foot down, his knee came down, but I'm not sure if his shin came down first. It's going to be a scoring review. I think it might be incomplete. This is going to be a bang-bang call. They called it a touchdown, but the knee came down out of bounds, so I think it's going to be ruled incomplete, and his knee came down by 2 inches. Such a close play. Great throw from Garoppolo, and good job by Jawan Jennings having to contort his body to twist around and make the catch, but his knee did come down. There's even a divot that's visible as well. So the call is reversed very quickly. No touchdown for the Niners. It's going to be incomplete. So now 3rd and goal from the 15. Really, points are at a premium here. With the field goal, Niners go back up by 8. Of course, a touchdown is ideal, but you can't force it here from the 15-yard line. Garoppolo has Juszczyk to his left, trips formation to the right. Garoppolo, pass underneath to Juszczyk. He's going to jump over defenders to about the 4, and he's taken down there. 45 seconds and counting on the game clock. The play clock is at 35, so they're going to have to snap this ball before the expiration of the 3rd quarter. Juszczyk got to about the 4 or the 3 with that hurdle. I think Shanahan is going to kick this ball, go for the field goal, and go up by 8. That's exactly what he's going to do. So Robbie Gould on for the 22-yard attempt. It's short, it's easy, but nothing is a gimme these days. Snap down. Hold is good. The kick is up and good as well. Niners go up on top. 34-26. They take an 8-point lead. They get 3 points after the Dalvin Cook fumble. 34-26 is the score. Type your threes in the chat. 2,200 plus people watching live right now. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, do so right now. If you're watching right now and you're like, this is wildly entertaining, they're drinking beers, they're taking shots at tequila, and they're not missing a beat while doing so, hey, we're just built different, and that's what we do here at Chat Sports. But this isn't all we do. Watch parties, we started them this year, but what we've always done, free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. When breaking news goes down, we push out a video within the hour. Live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific. So make sure you subscribe as we approach 45,000 subscribers. We are 312 people away. Now, 308 people away from 45,000. If we get the 45,000 subscribers today, I will take my shirt off and wave it over my head. I'm just saying. So we get the 45,000 subscribers, and it should be pretty easy with 2,100 people watching live. I'll take my shirt off and go shirtless for a second. Everybody wants to see that, right? So subscribe to the damn channel down below for the best and most entertaining and informative Niners coverage here on YouTube. They call me the content daddy, so if you want to see the content daddy without a shirt, let's get to 45,000 subscribers. Can't be scared. We're less than 300 people away. It doesn't take much. Just hit that red subscribe button down below or open up a separate browser and go to youtube.com/49erstv. After the touchback, Vikings take over at the 25. Play action from Cousins. Pass underneath. Has his man. Vikings going to pick up a first down. Get to about the 41-yard line. Bill Stacks, yes, show some skin. Venom showing the crying emojis. Nick Bosa crying as well. Darren Harrell, LOL. Travis Jackson, San Francisco, take your shirt, twist it on the air, spin it like a helicopter. So the lyrics, if I'm not mistaken, from Petey Pablo was North Carolina, Get your hands up. Take your shirt off. Spin it across your head. Wave it like a helicopter. Something like that. That was a banger back in the day, in the early 2000s when I was coming up. I don't know. I was like 6 years old listening to Snoop Dogg, so not everybody is built like me. Let's pop up our Super Chat menu, too, as we're 200-plus people away from 45,000 subscribers. You want to see me take my shirt off, we got to get to 45,000. I said that earlier on because I didn't think it was realistic. We had to have picked up several hundred subscribers today. We were 1,000 away, or almost 1,000 away from 45. That's why I said it originally, and we're getting dangerously close. Here's our Super Chat menu. $240 in Super Chats right now because we've been partying all throughout the afternoon. $1 Super Chat, I'll give you a shout out. $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20. We got the tequila here. I've been taking shots of Patron, and for a $50 Super Chat, I will shotgun a beer. Nia Beth in the comment section saying, content, daddy. I told you, it's their words, not mine. Antonio, Chase, I can picture you swanging and banging here in the H. Are you in Houston? I could get down with the best of them. Pone1, subscribe now. Nick, is Debo hurt? Yes, he left the field. Not sure what that injury is. I'm looking for updates. Samuel is out of the blue tent. Still has a towel over his head. Standing on the sideline. Matt Barrows tweeting that. Does a great job covering the Niners for The Athletic. Debo's next to Kyle Shanahan with a towel on his head. That's the most recent update that I have for you. So the Vikings moving the ball just a bit. A 32-point third quarter. 20 points for the Niners, 12 for Minnesota, 157 yards for the Niners, about 80 for the Vikings. Marcel Harris coming off the field. That was whistled down from up above. First wide receiver in the Super Bowl era with 5 rushing touchdowns in a season for Debo Samuel. He did get hurt as a running back getting a carry. So Marcel Harris taken off the field because the officials were buzzed from the booth. Vikings had the ball at their own 41. Play action for Cousins. Steps up, pass into the flat. Going to go for a gain of 1, but there is a flag on the play. It should be a holding call on Minnesota. It was Ham on the catch. Let's see what the officials say. It is on Minnesota, a holding call on the Vikings. So that'll push them back just a bit. We are 261 people away from 45,000 subscribers. I told the people earlier on in the broadcast I'd take my shirt off if we got to 45,000. You want to see that? Subscribe to the channel. We are 261 people away. Cousins to Madison into the flat on 1st and 20. He's tackled by Talanoa Hufanga. He just throws him down after a gain of about 4. Elsewhere across the NFL, Packers up 36-17 on the Rams, but Odell Beckham Jr. with the 54-yard touchdown from Matthew Stafford, making that game 36-25. 14:52 left in the fourth. A lot of tick left. We have a Viking down. I think it might be Christian Darrisaw grabbing his ankle. A lot of injuries happening in this second half. Most 100-yard receiving games in the first 2 years. Odell with 15. Justin Jefferson of the Vikings with 11. He's not close to that today, and hopefully he doesn't get close to that. But it goes to show you the historic start he has gotten off to. 250 people away from 45,000 subscribers. We get there, I got to go shirtless. I did lift this morning, so hopefully my body's looking okay, even with these beers and the Patron. I didn't have much, actually, of the Cane's chicken. Only 2 tendies, actually. Trying to stay healthy here. But probably after this, I'll have to take some. Cousins, handoff, bounce to the outside on a 2nd and 15. It'll go for a gain. Trying to get the exact measurement here. It was Ngwangu who had the 99-yard kickoff return for a touchdown. It's going to be a 3rd and 8 now for Minnesota. Vikings are 1 of 5 on 3rd downs. San Francisco 4 of 10. Kirk Cousins empty set. 3 receiver set. Thielen, Jefferson, D.D. Westbrook. Cousins going to take the snap. He's going to get pressured. Pass downfield for Justin Jefferson. Incomplete. And Josh Norman gets called for the flag. It was a late flag, and I'm not sure who it's going to be on. Pass interference on the Niners. So it was one of those poorly thrown balls that Kirk Cousins had thrown up, and because Jefferson had to come back for it, Norman on a tic-tac play contacted him, and that's what drew the pass interference call. Man, it's impossible to play defense. Ball now at the 35 of San Francisco. Cousins under center. Handoff to Madison. D Ford in on the tackle. One of the first times we've called his name today. Or was it Samson Ebukam? I think it was Ebukam on the tackle. Gain of 1. 2nd and 9. 2,200 people watching live. Here on the 49ers Report, we don't only do watch parties like this, as we have people tuned in from all across the globe. Hawaii, Europe, New Zealand, Australia, England, Asia. We give you free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. Anything that happens with this team, we have you covered. Make sure you hit that red subscribe button. And if we get the 45,000 subs today, I made a deal with the people. I got to go shirtless. Cousins floats a ball downfield for Thielen. He got pressured, and it's going to fall incomplete. Thielen is saying that he caught it. Both officials are saying that he didn't. I got to see a replay to be sure. If so, it's going to be a 1st down. Deebo Samuel, by the way, questionable. And Dalvin Cook has been ruled out. I think that this might be a catch for Adam Thielen. He got his hands under the football. Vikings might challenge or not. It's 3rd and 9 without the challenge. Mike Zimmer is going to challenge it. Now, it was ruled an incompletion. If it was a catch, a hell of an effort for Adam Thielen. As I said, Deebo Samuel, questionable to return with a groin injury. I think this might be overturned and ruled a catch. Now, the thing that's important here, as we go to commercial break after watching the replay one time, it was ruled an incompletion. Adam Thielen got his hands underneath the ball, but can they officially, with evidence, rule that the ball did not hit the ground? If it's not a catch, it'll be a 3rd and 9. If it is a catch, the Vikings will be inside the red zone. This is a big call for this officiating crew, and as we know, officiating crews haven't done a great job this year or the last couple of years. I find it impossible that officiating can be so bad, but it's been bad all year long. As we're in a commercial break, want to welcome in a new sponsor on the 49ers Report, Ultra Game. They sell officially licensed NFL gear. The holiday season is here, and here's a holiday gift idea for you. This 49ers zip-up hoodie, stitched on logo, the hood, 49ers stitched on the back. You can get it, chatsports.com/49zip. All of these links, by the way, in the description of this video. Or if you don't like the zip-up hoodie, you can get a pullover hoodie. This one's really comfortable. I rocked it on a show 2 Fridays ago. You can find this, chatsports.com/49hoodie. Have to use those links down below for these deals to apply. This shirt, also really nice, awesome material, just a simple 49ers shirt. And we gave away this 3-quarter baseball tee during our 49ers Rams watch party. If you like this style, you can get that, chatsports.com/49baseball. Once again, all of these links in the description of this video. I'm also going to put it in the chat as well. And they don't only sell gear for the 49ers. All teams across the NFL, if one of your family members or friends is a fraud and don't rule on the Niners, or NBA gear as well. And again, this is officially licensed NFL gear. Those links, I'm putting them in the chat right now. So there you go. Links are in the chat if you want to cop some of that gear from Ultra Game. Was that a catch? Type Y for yes, type N for no. They ruled it a non-catch. So Mike Zimmer loses his challenge and a timeout in the process. 12:46 left in the fourth. 34-26. Niners clinging to this lead. Ball at the 34.5-yard line of San Francisco. Cousins empty set. Trips formation to the left. 2 more receivers to the right. Cousins going to get pressured. Fire over the middle. Pass complete. First down. Minnesota. And I think as Conklin was tackled down by Ebukam, ball is approaching the Ultra Game red zone, if not already in it. Picking up yards after the catch with forward progress. He is in the red zone. Without it, he's not. Let's get the exact measurement here as Minnesota continues to matriculate down the field. Ball at the 17, so they gave him forward progress. Cousins, I formation, under center, sends a man in motion. Handoff goes to Alexander Madison. Gain of about 3 on first down. We'll push it to 2nd and 7 for Minnesota, down by 8. Vikings inside the Ultra Game red zone. If you like this 49ers zip-up hoodie, you can get it right now. Chatsports.com/49zip. Stitched on logo. Niners stitched on the hood. Those links in the description of this video. 2nd and 7. Cousins under center. Pass to his left. Caught. It's Conklin again. He loses the football. Ball out. Who has it? I think Minnesota has it. But the ball is out. And Minnesota does recover, and they get a first down in the process. Conklin caught it. It was another Josh Norman peanut punch. I think that's his 8th forced fumble of the year. Niners unable to recover it as Alexander Madison, not Thielen, came in last second to get that football. Vikings recover it. Man, that would have been huge. That's what it's called, bro. Ball at the 6. Cousins under center. Bunch formation. Handoff to Madison. Up the middle. Only gain of 1 or 2. Second and goal. Ball at the 5. Madison with the carry again. He's only going to get 1.5 yards, maybe 2 yards at best. Officials are going to give him a little bit more than a yard. Third and goal now. Type your threes. Type your threes in the chat. 2,300 people watching live. Niners hanging on to this 34-26 lead. It could change with a Vikings touchdown and 2-point conversion here. Thielen comes in motion. Cousins operating out of the gun. Ball at the 3.5. Cousins gets pressured, steps up, ball into the end zone, dropped. Conklin dropped it. Talanoa Hufanga, the rookie out of USC, in coverage. 4th and goal now for Minnesota. They went for it earlier in a similar situation, and Cousins hit Adam Thielen for a touchdown. What do they do here? Talanoa Hufanga with the pass breakup, so not a drop, and even better play by the rookie. Vikings are going to go for it. Type LFG. Biggest play of the ball game. 9:09 left in the 4th. 4th and goal for the Vikings. Play clock at 5. Cousins under center. They're going to have to call a timeout. That'll be their second timeout. So they'll have one timeout with 9:09 left. Not ideal in a comeback effort, but the Vikings are going to go for it. Almost an identical situation to the first quarter when Kirk Cousins hit Adam Thielen for a touchdown on 4th and goal from about the 3. They're once again going for it, and they've been excellent on 4th downs this year, especially near the goal line. Type your 4s. Pickle Rick, Zoxby, Nick Bosa, Grassy Knoll. 2,400 people watching live. A big reason why we are approaching 45,000 subscribers. Lit watch parties like this and the best 49ers coverage. Cousins, under center. Play action. He's going to roll right. Pass, back of the end zone. Overthrows Jefferson. Niners come through with the stop. They got pressure on Cousins. Josh Norman in coverage, and for once, he does something good. What a stop by the Niners defense. Type your LFGs. I'm getting litty. Chat Sports fam is getting litty. And the Niner gang getting litty as well. That right there, folks, could decide the ball game. 2,400 people watching live. If we get to 45K, I'm going shirtless. Hit that red subscribe button and subscribe to the channel. We are a little bit more than 200 subscribers away from 45K. If you like what you're seeing and you're being entertained, subscribe to the channel right now. What a stop for the Niners defense. Hey, thanks, Sam. 2 5-5 teams in the Vikings and 49ers playing for playoff positioning and footing in the NFC. Vikings in 6th place at 5-5. San Francisco at 7th place at 5-5. The last available playoff spot in the NFC is occupied by the Niners, but as we project forward, this game huge in determining future playoff odds for the 49ers. That's why this game is so massive. We are less than 200 people away from getting to 45,000 subscribers. And if we get there, I'm taking my shirt off and going shirtless, and I'm waving it over my head. Hit that red subscribe button down below, and we're going to continue to get crazy. Let's show the Super Chat menu as well, because I got beers on deck. We have Patron on deck. People have been chiming in all throughout the day because here at Chat Sports, we're all about our audience interaction. You Super Chat us $1, we'll give you a shout out. $5 beer cheers, $10 beer chug, $20 Super Chat, I'll take a shot at tequila, and for a $50 Super Chat, I will shotgun a beer right now, and I guarantee you, it'll be under 5 seconds. Let's ride. We ain't scared. We're built different, and that's why you subscribe to the channel, because nobody is doing what we're doing here on the 49ers Report by Chat Sports. The chat is flowing like crazy after that monster 49ers stop. Claire Lavin, we need this one for sure. Born to Bleed, Travis Jackson. I'll take a shot at ginger ale with you. Whatever you got to do, Travis, let's get it. $5 Super Chat coming in from Kenny Cab. I got you. 2 $5 Super Chats coming in from Kenny Cab. Dave in the Desert with the $5 Super. We'll get to those in a minute. Elijah Mitchell gets the carry on first down. Niners start this drive at the 3.5. Keep an eye out on that, because the Niners and Kyle Shanahan have been in their bag when it comes to long clock milking drives. $5 Super from Ketty. Packers are 8-3. Vikes are 5-5. If the Pack lose and the Vikes pull this off, we control our own destiny. Skull. Dave in the Desert. $5 super. Hey, Chase, where's Diamador Lenore? Can he replace Norman? DPIs can't happen if we make a playoff run. Yes. While Norman is bad in coverage, see Coop. He's been good with punching out the football. 2nd and 5 for the Niners. Ball at the 9. Pitch to Elijah Mitchell. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Gains about a yard, and that's it. Big 3rd down coming up. Cheers to those supers. 2 5s equals 10. And because of the $10 super, I chugged. I'm taking a shot of Red Bull from Rocco. I'm all jacked up. Born to bleed. Come on, Niners. Let's go, Niners. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Almost 2,500 people watching live right now. We get to 45K. We're a little bit more than 100 away. I got to take my shirt off. That's the deal I made with the people. 3rd and 4. Garoppolo takes the snap. He gets pressured. Pass. Caught. Trent Sherfield. 1st down. They needed 4. They got 5. And Trent Sherfield, on his first target of the day, has played minimal snaps, comes through with a monster 3rd down conversion for the Niners. He lined up outside, one-on-one coverage, had to rise up to catch it, took a hit from Harrison Smith, and he caught it. Niners move the chains, type your ones. Debo still out with the groin injury, questionable to return, has a towel around his neck. I would say that he's probably out. Niners looking to make do without him. Garoppolo under center. Pitch play to Mitchell. Can't find anywhere to go. Does his best to get a half yard, and that's it. 2nd and 9.5 upcoming. Sean Lewis, $2 super chat. Run it down their throat. Amen. $2 super chat from Kenny Cab. Cousins finally paying off for us. Let's hope that continues. Ted DeWitt, $5 super. Chase is the MVP. If you haven't subscribed, you ain't alive. That's facts. If you haven't subscribed, you ain't alive. 45,000 subs, I take my shirt off. We're a little bit more than 100 away. Hit that red subscribe button as we continue to get crazy. 2,500 people watching live. Garoppolo, 2nd and 10. Ball at the 15. He's going to drop back and throw it. Pass over the middle. Caught. Kyle Juszczyk down the seam. He's going to carry defenders for about 5 more yards. Ball now at the 40. Juice with the big 1st down conversion. Good throw from Garoppolo. He had Harrison Smith right on his back. Juszczyk able to absorb the contact, still reel in the ball, and then carry Harrison Smith, one of the highest paid safeties in the league, for another couple of yards, and Garoppolo got smashed as soon as he let that ball rip. $1 super chat from Ben Covington. Shout out to you. Ball at the 41. I formation. Garoppolo. Handoff to Mitchell. This time he's going to gain about 6. Cannot turn the football over here. Niners started this drive inside their own 5. Less than 150 people away from 45,000 subscribers. Hit that red subscribe button down below, and if we get to 45,000, I got to take my shirt off and wave it over my head like a helicopter. Shout out to Petey Pablo. And if you do subscribe, we will not disappoint you with free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. 23 rushes, 113 yards for the rookie out of Louisiana, Elijah Mitchell. 2nd and 4. Play clock at 5, 4, 3. Garoppolo just gets the snap off. Handoff to Mitchell. He gets the 1st down past midfield. Carries an ankle tackler to about the 45. It was Eric Kendricks. Mitchell's pumped up. Niners continue to milk the clock. Minnesota only has 1 timeout left. Good swing block from Tom Compton. Juszczyk with a great block as well. Daniel Brunskill paving open a running lane for Elijah Mitchell as well. 33 running plays for San Francisco. 193 rushing yards for the 49ers. That's the forte of this offense. That's how they were able to make it to the Super Bowl offensively back in 2019. I formation. Sherfield in motion. He wheels out. Garoppolo. Handoff to Mitchell. To the 40. Inside the 40. Picks up 9 on 1st down. 49ers taking over this game in the offensive trenches. Almost 2,600 people watching live, 800 likes. Elijah Mitchell, the bell cow, Deebo Samuel on the sideline, smiling, so hopefully that groin injury is not serious. 2nd and 1 for the Niners, 3:20 and counting. Play clock at 10. It continues to dwindle. I formation, and the Vikings jump off sides. It was Lynch who jumped off sides, and if it's on the defense, that's going to be an automatic first down for the Niners. Let's see what the call is. Offsides on Minnesota. First down for the Niners. Type your ones. Just tweeted out this. If you give me a retweet and a follow, I'll give you a shout out. 49ers on this drive playing big boy football and kicking the Vikings' asses in the trenches. 34 rushes, 202 yards for San Francisco, average yards per carry of 5.9. You wanted to fire Kyle Shanahan? Shanahan's in his bag. Garoppolo, hand off to Jeff Wilson now. 1st and 10. He picks up about half that back. 2nd and medium. Coming up for the Niners as we approach 3 minutes left. I think the Vikings may have taken a timeout. Give me a retweet. I'll give you a shout out. Shane Shoshone. Thanks for the reply. Mark Stewart, Blueberry, Andrew Naylor, big fan of what we do. Appreciate you, Andrew, and all those retweets you give me. Sir J, Edgar, and J Star, all with the retweets. Paul Grigorski, also with the retweet. They continue to pile in. Leo, Chad Mays, Mark Stewart, John Wallace, showing love on Twitter. 421 yards to 293 for Minnesota. 2nd and down for the Niners. Vikings took their last time out. 2nd and 6, 3:10 left. I formation. Garoppolo, handoff to Mitchell. He's going to gain 2.5, almost 3, and a big 3rd down coming up for the Niners, but the Vikings don't have any timeouts. You get a 1st down here, pretty much seals a dub for the Niners. We're getting closer to 45,000 subscribers, 115 away. If we get to 45,000, I will take my shirt off. That's the deal I made with the people. So you can get the content daddy to take his shirt off. It's their words, not mine. Wilson gets the carry, 3rd and 3. He only picks up 1. So Robbie Gould is going to come on for a field goal attempt. He has made 17 straight at Levi's Stadium. And this would basically put the game out of reach if the Niners are able to convert here. What does Kyle Shanahan do? Do you go for the kill shot or do you kick the field goal? We're going to tick down to the 2-minute warning. Niners up by 8. I love being aggressive. I think the smart play is to go for the field goal here. Vikings don't have any timeouts. You'd go up by 11. And make it virtually impossible for Minnesota to come back. You don't get the 4th down. You give them an opportunity to tie this game with a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. With almost 3,000 people watching live, let's give a shout out to today's sponsor, Ultra Game, for making this show possible. They sell officially licensed NFL merchandise, including this fresh 49ers gear. The holiday season is here. Cyber Monday is tomorrow. And while Black Friday passed, still plenty of time to get yourself, if you want to treat yourself or a loved one, some fresh 49ers gear. Producer Jack Lauderay killing the game today, filtering throughout those links at the bottom of your screen. You can get this gear by using those links, but you must use those links so that Ultra Game knows that Chat Sports sent you. All of the logos stitched on. I rocked this 49ers gear in the past. I'm going to probably watch it for another post-game show coming up after, as hopefully we talk about a victory. This 49ers hoodie, it's dope. You can get it, chatsports.com/49zip. The logo stitched on, also got 49ers on the hood. High quality material. Pablo Sandoval, $1 super chat. Shout out to you, my guy. $10 super chat from Donald Alden. Because of that, I got to cheer the rest of my beer. These are the rules that we make, and we follow them because we're not frauds. Here's our super chat menu. $50 super chat. I'll shotgun a beer. I ain't scared. We are less than 100 people away from 45,000 subscribers. We get to 45K, I will take my shirt off and wave it atop my head like a helicopter. I said that earlier on because I didn't think that we would pick up almost 1,000 subscribers, but here we are. So less than 100 people away from 45,000. If you like what you're watching, hit that red subscribe button down below or in a separate browser, youtube.com/49erstv. Free daily videos covering the latest 49ers news and rumors. When breaking news happens, we have you covered faster than any TV station out there. We give you fun, entertaining, and informative Niners coverage. Kyle Shanahan's going to go for the field goal. This will basically decide the game. A 42-yard attempt for Robbie Gould, the Penn State product. He's made 17 straight at home. Lines up from the right hash. 2 minutes even left. Snap down, hold down, the kick is up. It's no good. Robbie Gould misses it from 42. Opens up a window for the Vikings to tie it with a 2-point conversion. Blame me for the announcer jinx. I'm sorry. But Robbie Gould pushes the kick right, and it missed by only a foot or two. Sub for a 49ers dub. Subscribe if you're alive. Less than 100 people away. 69 exact from 45,000 subscribers. Cousins, pass to his right. Tackled inbounds. Huge tackle from Emmanuel Mosley. After a gain of a few, Vikings with no timeouts. They need a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie. Ball at the 37-yard line of the Vikings. Cousins in the shotgun. Drops back. Pass over the middle. Complete. Justin Jefferson. Ball at the 40. A minute 30 and counting. Vikings rush up to the line of scrimmage. Jefferson almost dropped it. He bobbled it and brought it in. Ball at the 40 of San Francisco as Minnesota flips the field. Cousins, pass, too high for Alexander Mattison. Falls incomplete. 2nd and 10, next up for Minnesota. Almost 3,000 people watching live. If we get to 45,000 subs, I got to take my shirt off and wave it atop my head like a helicopter. Shout out to Petey Pablo. 60 people away from getting down. Did I mention that we have fun here on the channel? Yes, because we ain't scared. Minute 15. Play clock at 5. Cousins in the gun. 3-receiver set. Drops back. Nick Bosa with a little pressure. Pass into the flat to Madison. He goes down in bounds. Huge tackle by Azeez Al-Shire. We're at a minute. A minute and counting. Vikings with the ball at the 38 of San Francisco. Cousins, 3rd and 8, takes the snap. Pass to his left, tipped away. K'Wan Williams with the pass breakup. 4th and 8, here's the game. Subscribe to the channel. 2,800 people watching live. How many away? 50 people away from 45,000. And then I take my shirt off. Let's ride. 50 subscribers away from 45,000. Buckle up. We're coming in for a landing. Kirk Cousins wanted a pass interference call. He didn't get it. 4th and 8. Minnesota down by 8. 50 seconds left. No timeouts for the Vikings. Cousins on the day. 20 of 30, 238. 2 touchdowns and a pick. Empty set. 5 receivers wide. Cousins over the middle. Pass incomplete. No flags. San Francisco's going to win. Josh Norman in coverage. The 49ers tremendously helped their playoff standing with a 34-26 win over the Vikings. 2 5-5 teams battling it out at Levi Stadium in Santa Clara. And San Francisco comes through with the stop. It was K'Wan Williams in coverage for the second consecutive play. Talanoa Hufanga almost with a pick. Type your LFGs. Jimmy, David, Brandon, Born to Bleed, John Wallace, Ascension, Rocco, Donald, Nicole. Shout out to all of you. 30 people away from 45K. We get to 45K. I got to take my shirt off to celebrate this win. YouTube.com/49ers TV or hit that red subscribe button down below. Niners have to kneel it out one more time to take this game to 0. They do it, and San Francisco is going to defeat the Minnesota Vikings by a final score of 34-26. What a win for San Francisco. What a play calling display from Kyle Shanahan. What a comeback effort for this 49ers bunch that is 3 wins in a row, 4 wins in their last 5 games. San Francisco pushes their record to 6-5 on the season. They were in 7th place entering today, but because they beat Minnesota, they overtake the Vikings for the 6th spot in the NFC playoff picture. Wow, what a day. 2,500 people watching live. 30 people away from 45K. It's only right that we get there, and it's only right we celebrate this win by just taking the shirt off. I said at the start of the broadcast, we get to 45,000 subs today, I'll take my shirt off because that would mean we pick up almost 1,000 subscribers. Well, we're close. We're getting there, and it's only right we get there. 7 people away. 7 subscribers away from going shirtless here on the channel. 5 people away from getting to 45,000. I'm continuing to look at the updated number. 2 people away from 45,000. We're about to go shirtless here on the 49ers report. We entered the day. We got it. 45K. We entered the day. Let's see. Exact number. We entered the day with 44,303 subscribers. We picked up 700 subscribers during this watch party, and I guarantee you, we are not going to disappoint. With free daily videos covering everything that happens with this team, live shows every Tuesday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock Pacific, and watch parties like this. We want to go full screen for the shirt off, or we want to keep that up? All right. I told the people at the start of the broadcast I'm going shirtless for 45K subs. We just did it, so I got to do it. I live up to my word, Niner gang. I'm no fraud. Let's go, baby! Woo! 45K subs. Let's ride. 700 subs today. Niners win over the Vikings 34-26. Woo! Yeah! That right there, folks, is why you subscribe to the San Francisco 49ers Report by Chat Sports. And hey, I usually say $50 super chat, I'll shotgun a beer. We're at $280 in super chats right now. So we get a $20 super, I'll shotgun a beer to celebrate this win. I got a beer that's been uncracked. Let's ride. H. Lopez, you look like the guy from King of the Hill. I don't know who that is. Show them pecs from Bill Stacks. Shotgun a beer from May 3 all day. I might just have to. Rocco, Chase is a legend. You're a legend. $5 super chat from Harold Murillo. 49ers are playoff bound. Actually, you know what? I don't have any beer left, so I'll take a shot to that. We hit 45K subs. Looks like a white Gumby from Brad Taylor. I could really, really use a tan. There's no question about that. Cheers to the Niner gang for getting us to 45,000 subs. Bill Stacks, slam that brew content, daddy. Elizabeth Lucero, so proud of the boys. Young Mello, bro. I sent 5, brother, from Ruben. Did we get that? We'll pop that up here in a little bit. Next up is 50K. Legend, no cap from Cameron Blake. Ruben, we didn't see the 5, but shout out to you. We got 10 from Olive Oil. That means that we're at $290. 10 more dollars, I shotgun a beer. $5 from Gabriel Herrera. 45K, congrats. We'll pop those up on the screen. Elizabeth Lucero, go Chase. Is this from Olive Oil? I think it was from Olive Oil. Go Niners. $5 from Gabriel Herrera. $5 away from 300 in supers. We get 5 more dollars. I'm shotgunning a beer to celebrate 45K, celebrate the Niners' 34-26 win, and celebrate all of you for continuing to make what we do so fun. People are asking me to spit out a rhyme. My girl Kira, she's certainly a dime. I look at her in the face and I say, girl, you're so fine. And I am also so thankful that you are mine. That's a nice little rhyme right there. Chase Sr. spitting bars on the 49ers report. Go Chase, great job. We got $300 in supers. And we got another one coming in from Trinae Davis. You deserve a tip. Thank you, Trinae. And another one from Gabriel Herrera. Another one. Let's go. 310 in supers. And the Rams are about to lose. It's a great day in 49er land. All right, shotgun and a beer. 300 in soups, 45,000 subscribers. And the 49ers beat the Vikings in a pivotal NFC playoff matchup. Hold on. Trying to find the hole. Don't take that the wrong way. Phrasing. All right. For 45,000 subscribers, a Niners win, and for you all being the best viewers and fan base in the world. Let's ride. Yee! Oh, we're down to party. Update on Debo and Fred, please. Debo left because of a groin injury. That's the update I have on him. No update on Fred Warner. All right. We'll go through the final stats here, and then Jack and I are going to step aside for our post-game show. That'll be up on the channel here in a little while, so make sure you subscribe and turn on your notifications for that as I let out some beer burps. Final score, San Francisco 34, Vikings 26. A good comeback effort for the Niners. San Francisco moves to 6-5. Minnesota drops to 5-6. Kirk Cousins, Kyle Shanahan's boy, 20 of 32, 238, 2 touchdowns and a pick. But Jimmy Garoppolo, and really this ground game for San Francisco, the big story, Elijah Mitchell, 27 carries, a $133. Garoppolo, 17 of 26 for 230, a touchdown and a pick. Brandon Ayuk almost reached the century mark, 91 yards. Arizona State alum, so too is producer Jack Lauderay. We're going to pop up the scoreboard here, then I'm going to step aside. We're going to get our post-game show ready. Make sure you stay tuned for that. Niner gang, you're the best. Together, we got a dub at Levi's Stadium. We got to 45,000 subs. You're the best. Talk to you soon.